Alrighty. What's up, everybody? How are y'all doing? So yeah, we're gonna be playing some Eldraine Courtside Brawl today, talking about Throne of Eldraine. Love the super spicy. Me as well, Nate. Love some super spicy stuff. So I do currently have a video being uploaded as I'm live streaming now, so that'll go up in roughly 30-45 minutes, depending on how long the rest of the upload and processing takes. But yeah, so we're gonna hop in and play some more of this event. I already played the Jund deck earlier for the for the video, so I think we're gonna go into this Knight's Charge deck. Actually, let's go ahead and take a look at it, shall we? Maybe. There we go. Alrighty, so our commander for this deck is gonna be Seer or Sire. I'm not quite sure how they're gonna be pronouncing that. Anyways, Gwyn, Hero of Asheville, 6 mana in the Mardu color set. Vigilance and Menace. It's a human knight. Whenever an equipped creature you control attacks, you draw a card and you lose 1 life. Already seems super awesome. Equipment you control have Equip Knight 0. So you can equip any equipment to any knights for absolutely free. Which is crazy, because obviously they have things like Colossus Hammer in the deck, which is just going to be crazy if we can get it off, right? So yeah, let's look through some of these new cards. Venerable Knight, 1 mana, 2/1. Whenever a Venerable Knight dies, put a +1/+1 counter on target knight you control. Seems fun. Absolutely fun, actually. Foulmere Knight. Foulmere Knight. Maybe that's right. Anyways, then we have a new mechanic, Adventure. You may cast this card as an adventure. After you do exile it, you may then cast the creature later from exile. Okay, so we pay the effect first, and then we get this 1/1 Death Toucher. So for 3 mana, it's an instant speed adventure. I'm not quite sure what the adventures are. They just they're not quite anything. They're like a creature spell. I don't know. I guess they're a new mechanic. So anyways. So for 3 mana at instant speed, we can draw a card and lose 1 life. And then we'll exile this card, and then on our next turn, we can play it with Death Touch. So, seems cool. Knight of the Ebon Legion, we've already seen. Colossus Hammer, we all know. Order of Midnight, another adventure card. So for 2 mana, Ultra Fate, sorcery speed, return target creature card from your graveyard to your hand. Okay, fits in the mono black category. Flying as well. Order of Midnight cannot block. 2 mana, flying 2/2. Also allows you to return something to your hand. This seems, I really like this adventure mechanic. That seems so fun. Alright, Smitten Swordmaster. Gotta say, I'm loving the art for this set too. I'm sorry I'm fanboying so hard, but this set just, it actually looks so good. Alright, so another adventure. Sorcery speed, Curry Favor. Pay 1 black mana, you gain X life, and each opponent loses X life, where X is the number of knights you control. Not bad for a 2 mana card. Alrighty. Yeah, and it's a 2/1 lifelinker, so that's good. Then we have Embereth Shieldbreaker. 2 mana, 2/1. Another sorcery adventure. Destroy target artifact for 1 red mana. That's not bad. Like, that's versatile, right? We'll have to see how many. Oh, Corpse Knight. That seems super fun. But yeah, we'll have to see how many artifacts actually get played. Wintermoor Commander. 2 mana, 2/0 with Death Touch. Wintermoor Commander's toughness is equal to the number of knights you control. Okay, so when it comes down by itself, it's just a 2/1. Okay. Whenever it attacks, another target knight you control gains indestructible until end of turn. Oh my goodness. This set. Yeah, knights are going to be super strong. Inspiring Veteran. 2 mana, 2/2. Other knights you control get +1/+1. Awesome. Like, dope. Skyknight Vanguard, we've already seen. Ancestral Blade, we've already seen. Shining Armor. 2 mana, another artifact equipment, so very much like Ancestral Blade. Flash, when it enters the battlefield, attach it to target knight you control. So just automatically attach it. Equipped creature gets +0/+2 and has vigilance. Cool. Crystal Slipper, like from the Wizard of Oz. Nice. 2 mana, artifact equipment. Equipped creature gets +1/+0 and has haste. Okay, and remember we can equip this to all of our knights for free. So once we get it down, it's just like free haste on, well, not every creature we play, but at least 1 creature per turn, right? Steel Claw Lance, 2 mana. Equipped creature gets +2/+2. And it says equipped knight costs 1. But that won't be the case if we have Sire Gwyn down, so. Still kind of nice, though. Arcane Signet, 2 mana, tap, add 1 mana of any color in your commander's color identity. Okay. Marauder's Axe, we've seen before. Bell of the Brawl, 3 mana, 3/2 with Menace. Whenever it attacks, other knights you control get +1/+0 until end of turn. Oh my god. Knights are going to be so strong. Midnight Reaper, okay, classic knight. Sky Knight Legionnaire, Tajit. Mace of the Valiant. Mace of the Valiant. Anyways, equipped creature gets +1/+1 for each charge counter on Mace of the Valiant, and has vigilance. Okay. Whenever a creature enters the battlefield under your control, put a charge counter on Mace of the Valiant. Oh my god. Can y'all imagine the Abzan Knight decks that are about to spawn up? I mean, hell, even this Mardu Knight seems strong. Obnixilus, we've already seen. Knight's Charge. This is a fucking card. Whenever a knight you control attacks, each opponent loses 1 life and you gain 1 life. Okay, so for 3 mana, you're kind of getting the effect of, I can't even think of it now. It's the vampire card that does the same thing, but for vampires. Y'all know what I'm talking about, though, right? Anyways, and then for 8 mana, you can sacrifice this card and return all knight creature cards from your graveyard to your battlefield. And remember, we have Corpse Knight that is in standard rotation. You know, it's able to be played. So be prepared. Be prepared for the Night 6, because they will be everywhere. Mortify, icon, we've already seen. Fireborn Knight. So for 4 mana of either white or red, and then split all the way down. That's kind of cool. We can get a 2/3 Double Striker. Okay, so that's not bad. And then for 4 mana, it gets +1/+1 until end of turn. Again, of any color. Not of any color, but of any of the split of the colors, right? Integrity Intervention, we've already seen. Sire Conrad the Grim. Human Knight. Whenever another creature dies or a creature card is put into a graveyard from anywhere other than the battlefield, or a creature card leaves your graveyard, Sire Conrad the Grim deals 1 damage to each opponent. And then for 2 mana, each player puts the top card of the library into the graveyard. Cool. And Response Resurgency, we've already seen. And then for some reason, we have a Shivan Dragon in this deck. Cool. And then some new lands. Tournament Grounds. Tap and add 1 colorless mana, or tap and add red, white, or black. Spend this mana only to cast a knight or equipment spell. Wow, this is really specific. That is like extremely specific. Alright, so yeah, cool. We're gonna go and hop into our games here with Knight's Charge. And what we'll probably do is play 3, and what I'm gonna end up doing is coming back and cutting these segments out, and they'll be the videos for these other decks. So really love white-black synergy, but even with white-black-red will be a real thing. Yeah, yes, it will. How long are you streaming? Planning on going till 8 tonight. Things may change. I may end at 7. Just depends. You need to play to get knowledge about new mechanics. Yep, that's true. Our return time to go to dinner. Well, hope you enjoy your dinner. Hope it's a good one. My phone is just going off left and right. So if we play Command Tower now, can I go ahead and play Knight of the Ebon Legion? Yes? Okay. Okay, awesome. Cool, cool, cool. We have Sire Gwyn over here. And again, the game may be running a little bit slow. The stream may lag a little bit, simply because I am trying to upload that video at the same time of us streaming this. So, when Witching Well enters the battlefield, scry 2, 4 mana, sacrifice it, draw 2 cards. That's not bad for a common 1 mana card, you know? Like, not bad at all, actually. Alright, so we'll go ahead and get down the Venerable Knight as well. And get in that sweet, sweet damage, right? Hello, what's up, Vincent? Desimon? I don't know. We'll just call you Vince or Vincent, if that's alright. So yeah, she's what, 6 mana? We can get there. We're almost to the point where we can deal 4 damage a turn without having to pump our knight, which I'm super excited for. We will be able to get down our Fireborn Knight come next turn. Yeah, I love the art from this set. It's just so good. Like, okay, so M20 came out, and I was like, oh, Elementals, those are so cool, and they all look so cool, and it's like in my Simic color variant, but this is like not in my color variant. I'm still fanboying. So, yeah, I'm thinking, like, I'm having really good vibes about this set so far. Everything they've done to lead up to it, it just seems nice. So they did Prison Realm, my Knight of the Ebon Legion, but let's make them regret that by playing a Fireborn Knight immediately after, right? Like, oh, you thought you had something good, huh? You thought. Now, obviously, if we can get that Colossus Hammer on our Fireborn Knight, it's a GG, right? Which means we had to get down our Gwen, so we're still 2 mana away. Frogify. Oh, I like that. Frogify. 2 mana, enchant creature. Enchanted creature loses all abilities and is a blue frog creature with base power and toughness 1/1. That is awesome. Frogify. Alright, well, let's throw Marauder's Axe on our now frog Fireborn Knight. Does it say frog on here as well? Let's see. Yes, it's just a frog. Ignore the horse and the man. This is a frog. That's awesome. So our opponent is struggling to get anything down. Oh, yeah. Flying Death Touch Lifelinger. Woohoo! Artful Provocateur. 4 mana, 2/3. Other creatures you control with flying get +1/+0. Esper Flyers are about to be so strong too, it seems. Whenever you cast an artifact or enchantment spell, create a 1/1 blue fairy creature token with flying. That sounds awesome. I want some lands, game. Please, por favor. Can I have some of the lands? You know? Have some of that good stuff. So we can still go ahead and attack here, because we can sacrifice our Elemental and kill their Alelia? Alila? Sounds about right. So why they chose to do that, not entirely sure, but yeah, we'll just whoop. Now granted our creature's a frog, so we don't get to give it the boost, but it's still like kind of nice. And I guess we might as well go ahead and equip Mask of Immolation here. You never know when that sacrifice effect could come in handy. Love the new Brawl decks. Yeah, me too, man. Or woman. You know, I never know, what y'all's genders are, and I never like to assume. But, yeah, I'm loving them as well. They are super, super spicy. Although I gotta say, this Esper deck feels kind of bad to play against, but we are getting screwed, right? I've been at 4 mana for a minute now, for 2-3 turns. Because I think they missed 1 land draw, and so we would have missed 2 or 3, whatever. Oh, they have a mace as well. Oh, and a Iberian Eagle. Oh no. Hey, Mortify though. That's what I like to see. Yeah, we'll just save mana for Mortify. There's no reason in playing our Marauder's Axe. Get in the fat 3 damage. We couldn't Mortify their Prison Realm, get back our Knight of the Ebon Legion. But what's the upsides of that, you know? Oh, you did just what I wanted, baby. Yeah. Let me Mortify that right after you pay for the equip cost. I feel slightly like a douchebag, don't get me wrong. But at the same time, they've been controlling us left, right, up, and down, so fuck them. Also, we're 1 mana away from getting our Gwen down, which is fantastic. That means we can throw our Colossus Hammer, our Marauder's Axe, all that good stuff on either of our knots. I guess it'd be better on the Menace, right? Oh, beautiful. Sometimes you just fucking hit it, right? So let's get this down and win this fucking game. So, equip Knight. Boom! Ah, and they just scoot. MTG meta. Not even gonna let me finish. They said, I've seen enough, Chance. I've seen enough. Let's see how close that video is up. Okay, so we only have 8 more minutes on that video. Fantastic. Ooh, Fairy Vandal. We're getting 4 copies of that when the set drops. That's nice. Alright, let's go ahead and hop into a game 2. Yeah, I'm enjoying this night deck. Oh, this is fun, fun, fun. I love when new content drops for Magic. Like a kid in a candy store every time it happens. Okay, so they're playing the Savage Hunter deck. Bond of Discipline. Seems like a greedy hand to keep, right? We get a free mulligan. Let's use it. Oh yeah, I like this much better. Much, much better. Alright, so we actually need some... Well, no. If we can get down to Arcane Signet, we'll be all fine. Okay. Okay. I'd really like a Godless Shrine or some kind of black mana on this next turn because I want to get Corpse Knight down literally as soon as possible. Right? This hand is like insane. If we could draw the right land for this hand, it would be absolutely insane. Bloodfell Caves. It's happening. I guess we could have played the Mountain and played the Arcane Signet and then had 3 mana next turn. So wait, on this turn, we can play the Mountain, play the Arcane Signet, and still play the Corpse Knight, right? So we go Mountain, this. I'm gonna hope this works. Alright, awesome. So we just ramped hard. We're gonna be up to 5 mana on this next turn, which is fantastic because that's only 1 away from getting Gwen down. And it means that we can get down 2 knights plus play our Smitten Swordsmith or Smitten Swordmaster. There we go. If we want, that is. Ooh, Woodland Champion with Riot. Something you don't see every day. Goblin Crater Maker. Again, something you don't see that often. Alright, so 5 mana. I think what I actually want to do. I think I want to get down the Midnight Reaper so we can really get in some card draw in case our knights do die. And then... I guess Inspiring Commander's fine, or Veteran. I'll get it right eventually. So no attacks here, but hopefully this will discourage them from swinging in at us. Hopefully they don't just immediately sacrifice the Goblin Crater Maker and destroy our Inspiring Veteran. No. You leave... Bastard. Leave my Corpse Knight alone. Mask of Immolation. Meh. You know, there's nothing... Well, we can get down Sky Knight Vanguard and then put it on one of the little 1/1s. So I guess that's not bad. Do we go ahead and block here? That is the question. And I think yes is the answer. I think. I could have been wrong there. Maybe keeping the knight out and keeping the card draw would have been better. Who knows? Who knows? I don't want to play Gwen quite yet. So we will instead get down our Sky Knight Vanguard. Get down our Winter Moor Commander. And I guess we can go ahead and get down the Mask of Immolation as well. That works. So no attacks. Where are we going from here? Next time we'll play our Smitten Swordsmith and our Gwen, I think. Oh no, we can't actually. No, we can. We have the Arcane Signet. I keep forgetting about that. Judith. The Scourge Diva herself. Alright, let's see what we can get. Also, that video should be, yeah, 4 minutes remaining. So, it's almost up. And I've played this deck that they're playing. now, so I do kind of have a feel for it. They swing in with the Goblin Crater Maker. Okay, I was going to say we just let it happen. No reason to block. No reason to do anything there. Also, this Wintermoor Commander is only a 2-mana card, but it's a 3/4 Death Toucher right now because of our board state. That's crazy. It's crazy. So eventually this DOS person is gonna play. Okay, there we go. My turn. Hey, look at that. They know how to resolve. Ooh, tap all creatures. That's spicy. We're gonna use that. Not now, but we're gonna use that. So let's go ahead and get the Quinn down. Hero of Ashfell. We don't really have anything to equip, but you know, it's gonna happen. And then not that, but we want to do the curry favor. So how many knights do we have? 4. Nice. A little bit of damage. You know, nothing too spectacular, but a little bit. I think this is all we attack with. I don't want to... Well, we have a 3/5 Death Toucher. If they double block it, that's really not the world's worst thing, right? Oh, and it gives somebody indestructible, so we definitely should have attacked, like, all in there. Oh well. O's to the well. Are they about to just immediately sacrifice? No, they don't. Okay. Alright. Unfortunately, these tokens that are spawned up are soldiers. They're not knights. The combo isn't that broken, right? They were knights. Oh my goodness. Oh my actual goodness. Let's see, what are they cooking up in their minds here? I'm interested to see. Yeah, sacrifice and kill my inspiring veteran, but then where does that 1 extra damage go? You know? It's better to send it at my face than my creature. I tried warning you. Alright. So we can equip this to a knight for free. Free. Free for free. Won that turn. Alright, so on our next turn we can tap all their creatures and gain lifelink on all of ours, which is spicy. We'll draw a whole lot of cards, right? Oh no, we're just going to draw the one. We only have 1 equip. Unless we can draw equipment here. That would be fantastic. Come on, game. Don't let me down. Give me that Colossus Hammer. Give me that Rugged Highlands. Give me that new one. What was it called? Something of the Valiant? Das, come on! I'm trying to play a game here. They just came up, I guess, with nothing. That's fine. I can understand that. I had a couple of those games earlier. Savvy Hunter. We're getting her when we get into this set. All right, so one more game, one third and final game with this deck, and then we'll move on to another one. Also, great news. The video has been uploaded, so yeah. Hopefully this will buffer back out. It says we're having a bit of drop frames and all that. Tell you what we can do, actually. Maybe this will help. Oh, the quality's already on low. I could go to custom. Let's see. Limited. Oh, anti-aliasing. They actually don't have it where you can turn it off. That's kind of weird, right? This seems fun. I could be wrong, but it seems fun. So, yeah, you know. I actually just want to go ahead and pay the 2 and get that down. Getting out of the Ebon Legion down. Oh, ho, ho, ho. Merry Christmas. Yeah, I really like these adventure cards because they basically turn a lot of cards into 2 cards. Or like 1.5 cards, I guess. Yeah, I enjoy versatility in a single card, if that makes sense. Like a card that can be played for multiple instances or multiple occasions or whatever you may need. Bolas the Boss. That's actually a good name. I like that. Bolas the Boss. Y'all let me know if it's laggy. It doesn't seem to be in the playback area, but you know, sometimes it is, and you just never notice it. So we're going to play this, and no, cancel. We're going to play the adventure. Yeah. Just to get in some damage, right? That's almost 4 actually. We almost had the 4 there. Oh well, it's fine. Fine. See if they go to remove something this turn. Which one are they playing? They are playing the Knight deck as well. I would like another land next turn, if possible. I would love to get Mace of the Valiant down and start building it up, right? We'll have to see though. It's all about the heart of the cards, as Yu-Gi-Oh says. Let's see, Windscarred Crag. Okay, Tajik. I'd love to get a Tajik down as well. Alright, well, let's just play this creature. Get in 3 more damage, and yeah, I guess we're a little bit screwed for right now. It's okay. That is A to the okay. I think we'll still be able to pull it out. Our opponent's not drawing any black mana. We're not drawing any red. If we could come together, we could play this deck fully, you know? See what they get. At least they're playing on curve. We're not hitting anything. Or I'm sorry, drawing lands on curve. They're not playing on curve necessarily. So that's their first creature. Still no red mana. It is what it is, you know? It is what it is. So they have to block here, otherwise my Knight of the Ebon Legion is going to get bigger, and whoever they block, fantastic, right? We're either gaining 2 life or we're putting a counter. So, what do they do? What do they do? Because surely taking the damage is not the right play. Surely they block my life linker. That seems like the least bad play. Let's see though. I mean, maybe they know something I don't. You know, maybe they're ready to deal with the Knight. I don't think you can play anything right now. What are they doing? Just flashing back and forth over their cards? Come on, Bolas, just play. Alright, so our board today is looking pretty good. If we can get some red mana and get a Tajik down, that would be fantastic. Probably would boost up the Smitten Swordmaster, honestly. That way, like, because obviously they want to get rid of the Knight of the Ebon Legion. Like, that's just, you know, that card will probably be a problem until it rotates. Not a huge problem, but a problem, you know, unless some, like, 1 mana removal becomes super popular, in which case you can never play it without it getting removed, you know. But like Knight of the Ebon Legion is such a fucking strong card. Fireboard Knight. Alright. Thankfully we do have Tajik, so it can kinda combat that. Also we have Knight of the Ebon Legion. What am I talking about? That big boy becomes a 5/6. Fireborn Knight is nothing compared to my creature. Temple of Triumph, fantastic. It's a land, and Command Tower. I'm actually going to keep that on top because that'll push us up to 1, 2, 4, 5 mana if I'm not mistaken. So let's go ahead and get down our Midnight Reaper. And, yeah. So no attacks here, but we're building our mace up a little bit. Which is, it's good, you know? It's good. We can't play Tajik and use our Knight of the Ebon Legion next turn, and that's what concerns me. Because I want to swing in with the Knight, right? I want to get in that damage all the way down to 14. I can smell the victory. No pun intended there, right? Can everyone play this, or is this like a PvE server? Nope, everyone can play it, Mar. Everyone's allowed. You just got to hop on the game. It'll give you a pretty sizable update, actually, because they threw a lot at us all at once. Everyone wants you updated right now. Yep. Epez has got the answers. So, Bolas the Boss playing the Falmir. What does that do again? Draw a card, lose a life. Okay. Okay. Seems like our opponent's struggling a little bit. So we have nothing to return, so there's no reason in playing that. I mean, I guess we could play it for the night, but and just get down to MTG. I would rather swing in with this. I'm actually going to leave that Order of Midnight. Because here's the thing, if I play my Sire Gwyn and they kill it, isn't it cheaper to just send it to the graveyard so it doesn't get the commander cost, and then we can play it back for 5 instead of playing it back for 7? Or 6, I'm sorry, instead of playing it back for 8. I don't know how to count. Maybe that's the right play. Maybe that's the use of putting your commander into your graveyard instead of back in the command zone. You know, if you have a graveyard themed deck. So we'll see. They are at 6, so if they want to play their Gwyn, they can. Do I recommend it? I don't know. They don't have any equipment really, but Fireborn would be fantastic to get some equipment on, right? Oh, yeah, that makes it a 4/6, 4/5. Ooh, that makes it a 5/6. That's a big Fireborn Knight for, you know, double strike and all that fun stuff. So we're gonna need to start keeping our Knight of the Ebon Legion as a defender, so that way we can use the Death Touch effect and kill the Fireborn Knight. For this turn, we may just sack out the Venerable Knight to the Fireborn Knight if they choose to attack in. We'll see though. They're running out of time, so they gotta do something. Oh no, I think they just ran out of time. Well, that's unfortunate for them, of course, not for me, but you know, still unfortunate. We're down to MTG. That might be it, honestly. No attacks. We need one more land, just one, and then we can play the Gwyn. We can play the Colossus Hammer. I'll put the Colossus Hammer probably on Digi, right? So it gains. So we have first strike, and the Mentor effect is just huge. We'll see though. There's their Gwyn. Ugh. Ugh. This is gonna hurt. This is gonna hurt, ladies and gents. That's okay. So let's see. Bolas, the boss, what you got for me? Awesome. Yeah. So once that video got up, the stream quality kicked to good. So that's good. That's good. It's really nice. Come on. I don't know if they're roping me or if they just can't decide on what they want to play. There we go. Alright, so we got the 5/6 double striker. Let's see how they want to do this. They're not attacking with Inspiring Veteran for sure. Question is, do they attack in with the Fireborn Knight? Yes. Yes, indeed they do. Do we take it? Do we just take the damage? No, I think we can sacrifice out the Venerable Knight. Oh, you know what? Tajik actually isn't even a knight. I didn't even realize it. The more you know. The more you know. My turn. Still no land. That's rough. Alright, so +2/+2, we can make Tajik into a 5/4. Still not enough to deal with their Fireborn Knight. We could just put our Mace on our Knot of the Ebon Legion, and then he can just straight up deal with their Fireborn Knight. I need more land, game. God damn it. I'm getting screwed here. Getting screwed. Alright, I get it, My turn's running now. We don't want to be like this guy where we have literally so few timeouts we can't even play our turn. Boros, Mardu forever? Yeah. I like Boros and Mardu to an extent. Like, they're fun to play when the decks are new. But after that, like after the set's been out for a month, 2 months, you know, then I'm like, okay, kill me. Please, just kill me, you know? Because Mardu and Boros can have some seriously fast decks, and especially with the kind of cards we're seeing here, Throne of Eldraine seems like it's going to be spicy. I'm excited to see what all mechanics they do with the food tokens, because honestly, I'm not that impressed with the food tokens as of right now. Everything else seems awesome, but I don't know about food. I'm going to change ears with this. Icon of Ancestry. Ah, fuck. Alright, so they drew some pretty decent stuff. Well, I guess it's really the fact that they drew land, you know, to keep playing their stuff. Ooh, okay, cool. So I think the best thing for us to do here then is to just kill that thing. Right, at least reduce the damage a little bit, about what, 10, 16, 19 damage? But if they attack with everything, they'll only have the 6/6 defender, and they only have 7 health, so it's not like that's necessarily their best option, right? They're going to. They block my 4/5. Still do 7. Oh, no, they have lifelink on all their creatures. Wow, I forgot about Bond with this one. So good. Alright, come on, Boat Loss. I don't understand, like, what takes this man so fucking long. You don't have any mana. You can't tap Icon, you know? I don't get it. You resolve. Thank you. Playing the game now. I think we're just fucked here. Like, just being honest, I think we're just fucked. Well, we gotta get a flyer down. I don't know if returning a creature is... But we're gonna return the Venerable Knight and get it back down. Alright, yeah, that might be the play. Let's see. Let's get the Venerable Knight. Play this card. Play this card. No attacks. I don't know what our solution here is. I mean, we have the Colossus Hammer, sure, that could do work, you know, but we got to get it down and we got to get it on somebody, which means we probably need the Gwen down, and can't happen if we just don't draw any lands. Meanwhile, our opponent's hitting lands flawlessly. What the fuck is this right now? What's going on? This is the new Brawl. You haven't heard, Arrow? Brawl is out. You can play it. It's on Arena. No, this is the Eldraine Courtside Brawl event. So it's just an event for right now, but it does allow us to play some of the cards from Throne, like this, you know? Some spicy new stuff. It allows us to test out the new format, new Brawl format. So yeah, it's fun. That's what it is, Arrow. It's very, very fun. And I recommend you hop on MTG Arena right now, if at all possible, and start playing. This is actually really like it's a really, really nice event. Even though we're getting our asses kicked right now, you know, it's gonna be okay. Smitten Swordmaster, dealing some more damages. Ugh. Alright, so that was a bit rough, but we were stuck at 5 lands all game. Literally couldn't even get our commander down. So I'm going to call shenanigans, right? Either way, we're going to move on to the Wild Bounty deck. So, let's see. Our commander for this deck is going to be Eldraine, Teller of Tells. It's 5 mana in the Bont color format. 2/4 with Vigilance. Whenever you cast a creature spell, draw a card. Oh, you know what? Actually, I want to... I hope this is going to work. Alright, so our commander is Eldraine, Teller of Tells, I'm sorry. 5 mana Bont, 2/4 Vigilance. Whenever you cast a creature spell, draw a card. Then you may put a land card from your hand onto the battlefield. Okay. 3 mana and tap, return target creature you control to its owner's hand. Okay. And what are we playing here? Playing Spectral Sailor, which gotta say I'm not a huge fan of in general. Fairy Vandal, so one of those cards we actually just got. We just obtained through the event. So for 2 mana, 1/2 flash flying. Whenever you draw your second card each turn, put a +1/+1 counter on Fairy Vandal. So maybe this is going to be like a card draw deck. We have Incubation Druid, Crawl, Harpooner, Leafkin, Stallion, Wayfinder, Biomancers, Mara Leaf Pixie. 2 mana, 2/2 flying. Tap and add either green or blue mana. That's kind of interesting. Run away together. Wow, I like this card art. 2 mana, instant, choose 2 target creatures controlled by different players. Return those creatures to their owner's hand. Okay, so this is like an unsummon times 2, right? Double the mana, double the effect. That's not bad. I mean, unsummon's been getting played, you know, a literal crap ton. Do I think this will be as good as unsummon? You probably won't see it as much because Unsummon's a 1 mana card, so it's really easy to just sort of slip it in a deck and gain the tempo. And you may not always be up against creature decks, so maybe you don't always want to return to. Like if you're up against a control player, you know, this and Unsummon are going to be pointless. But I don't know, maybe it'll be good. Gross Spiral we've seen, Arcane Signet we have seen, Tomb of Legends, 2 mana artifact. Tomb of Legends enters the battlefield with a page counter on it. Well, that's good. That way you know what page you're on. Whenever your commander enters the battlefield or attacks, put a page counter on Tomb of Legends. For 1 mana, we can tap it and remove a page counter and draw a card. Okay, so that's kind of awesome. It is a rare. And the Hydra from this the Hydra from this set is a turtle. It's a fucking turtle Hydra. That is awesome. Stillbane Hydra. X and 2 green. Whenever it enters the battlefield, enters with X, +1/+1 counters on it, as per the norm. And then for 3 mana, we can remove a +1/+1 counter, and it'll destroy target artifact or enchantment. Ooh, that seems really versatilely good, you know? Like, 1, you can make a really big creature, or 2, you can use it as some artifact and enchantment removal, which seems like it's going to be pretty big in this event, or in this set. Moving on, we have Rose Thorn Acolyte, or Acolyte, however you want to say it. 3 mana, 2/3. Has an adventure equipped to it. This is a new mechanic on the throne cards. So sorcery speed, we can play it, and basically what happens with an adventure, you play the adventure, it'll exile the creature card, and you can play the creature card after it's been exiled. You can also just play the creature card outright, but like, yeah, you know. So for 1 green mana, we can add 1 mana of any color. Okay, now I see why she's common. So it's like, it's a mana fixer, you know, for a draft, may not be bad. And then we can tap and add 1 mana of any color with her as well. Okay, and then we have Gyre Engineer, we've already seen. Risen Reef, we've already seen. Prison Realm, we all know. Sharkdo, Frilled Mystic, Fireman. Fairy Formation. Okay, 5 mana. Comes down as a 5/4 with flying, and for 4 mana we can create a 1/1 blue fairy creature token with flying and draw a card. Wow. I mean, it's a little costly, but not bad in like a Bont ramp deck, right? And we have Keeper of Fables, a cat card. Y'all know how I feel about cats, so super excited about this. 5 mana, 4/5. Whenever one or more non-human, alright, non-human creatures you control deal combat damage to a player, draw a card. Okay. We have Time Wipe, which we all should know by now. Flower Flourish. Beanstalk Giant. I love the names and I love the art for this set so much. Okay, so does have an adventure as well. 3 mana, Fertile Footsteps. Search your library for a basic land card, put it onto the battlefield, then shuffle your library. Okay, and it doesn't enter the battlefield tapped. That's a pretty big keynote, because essentially it takes the cost of the spell from 3 down to 2, right? Because whenever you play an untapped land, you'll then have that land back. So kind of, it still costs 3 initially, but if you're looking at it from you have 4 mana, what should I play? You can play this and still have 2 mana left over, you know? So, you know, seems reasonable. It is a 7 mana creature, so be wary. Beanstalk Giant's power and toughness are each equal to the number of lands you control. Okay, so it's kind of like a, what is it? What was it? Not Muldroth. I can't even think of it now. Multani, that's right. Something like that. Then we have Thorn Mammoth, 7 mana, 6/6 with trample. Whenever Thorn Mammoth or another creature enters the battlefield under your control, Thorn Mammoth fights up to 1 target creature you don't control. This is so strong. It is a rare, but this is so awesome. It is 7 mana as well. So, you know, maybe it's too costly for it to actually see any standard play, but it seems really awesome. And you know, hey, maybe ramping will be back in the set. Who knows? We have Meteor Golem, which we should all know by now, and Parhelion 2. Really? Parhelion 2. Alrighty, so this is going to be the Wild Bounty deck. Wild Bounty. We're, again, going to go through, play 3 matches, see how we do. Hopefully everything goes well. Is Throne of Eldraine a new set? Yes. Yes, it is. It is actually the new set. I'm not quite sure when it's coming out, actually. Not quite sure. I just know it's the next new standard set. You know, not Commander, not Modern. This is the next new standard set. Is this a Commander game mode? Yeah, apparently. I'm not, like, I'm not the man to completely be asking for all this information, but, yes, I do believe that Brawl is like Commander. Again, can't tell you for sure because I don't know like what makes Commander Commander. I guess it's just having a Commander is what makes it a Commander format. But you know, they're playing Alila. I don't know. I don't know. Do we really want to add 1 mana of any color? I mean, no. Get in that damage. Controlled by different players. Choose 2 target creatures controlled by different players. So it's like return 1 of theirs, return 1 of mine, right? I think I'd misread it originally. I think I'd read it as you're returning 2 of theirs, but what it actually is you're returning 1 of theirs and returning 1 of yours. That's the way. I like it. Sure, we'll get our Mara Leaf Pixie down, ramp a little bit. I think either way we were ramping there, right? Whether we played the Rose Thorn or the Mara Leaf. Maybe we should have played the Rose Thorn and just played it, not even worried about the adventure. Smothering Tithe. Wow. Really now? Alright, well, yeah. I think I'll pay the 2 here. I think I'm actually perfectly fine with paying the 2. And then we'll go ahead and get this down, and we're going to get it down as a creature. We're not going to worry about the whole, you know, adventure effect. I don't think we need to. So we can get down Tulane. Or we can get down Fairy Formation. Well, it's Commander. Let's get our Commander down, right? Let's see what we can see. Now, let's see what it be. See how good it is. The thing that I don't like about this is, cool. Even in a fucking event, I get Kaya's Wrath. Asshole. Oh yeah, you're trying to play something fun. Yeah, fuck you, MTG Arena people. You know, it'd be really good in this this Esper deck if we gave him Kaya's Wrath, because people don't see that enough in Standard. Alright, so let's see. Yo, it'll get there. What's up, MT Jesus? Or is it MTG Jesus? It's probably MT Jesus, right? That sounds more right, more correct. I'm fine with this. I think we put it in our hand. I don't think we want to put it back into our command zone, right? Because every time you put it back into the command zone, it costs more. Yeah. I'll pay the 2 there. We'll just basically spend this turn negating everything they did on their turn. So, September 26th is the release date. Okay, awesome, awesome. Makes me want to spend $200 on cards. All I'm going to do is spend the money on the pre-orders. I've really been enjoying, like, picking up the pre-orders of the sets. It gives you a little bit of cosmetics, which, yeah, I enjoy cosmetics, but at the same time, I'm not going to pay out the ass for cosmetics, you know? It's not going to happen, so. I'm sorry to do this to you, but that commander seems way too good. So, yeah, get that out of here. Maybe destroying the Smothering Tithe was better, but, you know, I guess we'll make them keep paying more and more and more. Well, I gotta spend the 200. That's $200 on content that gets great. Yeah, I completely feel you, MT Jesus. That's part of the reason why I do spend money on the game, because I'm a content creator. So like I tell people, or have told people before, you know, like, you don't have to, but like I feel like if I'm gonna show content on the game, I should show every aspect that I appreciate about the game. And I do appreciate the cosmetics. I just think, like, reasonably, they're way too costly. Like, it seems like they're trying to make Magic for richer people, because the cost of stuff is kind of ridiculous. The pre-orders are really, really nice. Like, I think they're 5,000% worth it, right? Because you get a pack for $1. That's like old-timey cost. Yeah, that's like really, really nice, you know? Pack for $1, plus you get some cosmetic stuff. That's just good. But yeah, aside from that, the costs are just too high for like the average everyday person, right? Because they have to remember, like, Magic is it's across the world. So I just bought the pre-order pack. Nice. I want to show Jank. Yes, MT Jesus. I'm right there with you. What's up, Soul Eater? I can't believe I missed your comment. Hope you're all having a good evening/day. I am indeed. I hope you are as well, man. So, yeah, this Esper deck, gotta say, it's just as much fun as all the other Esper decks. I'm just being honest. Otherwise, it's a regular game of Magic. Only one copy of each card is allowed. Okay. Okay. Do I want to pay the 2 here and still get down to Fairy Formation? No. We're getting close to this magical thing called death. I don't actually understand why they would Why they would... I'm not going to go off on my tangent here. But I will say this Esper deck seems like probably one of the better decks. As far as its inner workings. I could be wrong, you know, maybe they just drew fantastically. But it seems like the stuff in this deck literally answers all of the other 3 decks, right? I could be wrong. Maybe this deck, this Bont deck that I'm playing is just really weak. But this Esper deck is like... What? Like, what? Smothering Tithe, Angelic Exaltation, the Commander strong as fuck, Sephara? Are you fucking shitting me, game? I feel like the people at Magic love Esper way too fucking much. Oops, wrong face. Alright, man. Gotta record my video for tomorrow. I'll be around. Yeah, I completely understand. Hope you have a good stream, man. Hey, thanks for the $2. MT Jesus. You are awesome. Thank you, thank you. By the way, for those of you who don't know, MT Jesus is another Magic content creator. I mean, I don't know, fucking hit me in the face then. MT Jesus is another Magic content creator, and I gotta say, like, his content looks so clean. Like, it looks really, really well done. That's kind of the thing that I feel a little bit... I do and I don't feel bad for it, because, like, the production of my content isn't terrible, but at the same time, I feel like some people have, like, way better production quality than me. You know? Alright, so... Boop, boop, boop. Prison Realm. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe they just drew, like, absolutely perfect, you know? Maybe they just drew into exactly the fucking great stuff they needed. Maybe I played like ass. But seems good, you know? Seems strong. That's kind of the point I'm at. So no attacks. I guess we saved Road Mystic in case we need it. We still need some way to get rid of their Alayla, whatever it is. They're just gonna swing all in with their flyers this turn. Blood-soaked altar. Not exactly, huh? I wish we could play Fairy Vandal and create a blue fairy creature token, but we can't. This is what we do, yeah? Yeah. Or was the better option to throw down the Fairy Vandal and then block with, you know, whatever creature and then return it to our hand so it actually doesn't even die? We're literally dead just to right there. Like, we're dead to the skies regardless. Alright, fine. So yeah, Fairy Vandal would have been the play there. Play the Fairy Vandal, block the Alayla, whatever it is, and then use the other 3 mana to return it back to our hand. Alright, we made... Ooh, voice crack? We made some errors there, but that's okay. Thanks so much for that compliment, brother. Yeah, no problem. I like try to tell people, you know, how it is when it is. Okay, my live public viewer didn't work. Neato. It takes me way too long to edit. You'll get there, man. Editing is just one of those things that's like, it's like whenever you start a new job and you're like, fuck, and you're just like working your ass off, just non-stop for like the first 2 months or whatever. And obviously editing takes a little bit longer than that to like get down, because you're constantly trying to improve it and like trying to find a better way for it, right? Or at least I'm assuming, you know, that's how I am. I'm like a perfectionist, so I can't just leave it alone, you know. I have to. And if you're saying that you're taking way too long editing, then I'm assuming the same is true for you as well. So it's just a matter of finding that rhythm. You'll get there. Hell, I still, like, I've been doing it for almost a year. My editing process still changes around here and there, you know, just depending on like what I'm doing or if I'm trying something new, which is why, like, the other day I had a technical issue. I went to render a video and I was trying to like make it render faster, right? Get the rendering process done quicker while still being of the same quality. Yeah, I just want to hit the skiers route, honestly. I just want to ramp. We can choose 2. We do need 2 white. We do have a white down. Okay, so that's for sure happening. I guess we'll get this. Yeah, this way we can time whop them. What was it saying? Oh yeah, technical issues. It happens, you know. You'll get it. Do we want to just go ahead and time whop? They only have 1 creature, so no, probably not, right? Let's go ahead and get down our commander, and then let's hit this Silhan Wayfinder. Anyways, see what we get here. I think we do want more land. I think this is the kind of deck that you want to ramp with, right? So. Did they attack him with the 4-2? No. What? Wow. Why would you do that? Corpse Knight is so good, and you're like, no, I'm just going to trade it away. Maybe they weren't thinking. Maybe they weren't paying full attention. Well, that's scary. Scary, scary, scary. I think we go ahead and get down Tomb of Legends, and we actually swing in here. Oh, I guess we can use Flower Flourish as well. Sure, give me a forest. All attack, we'll put a counter on Tomb of Legends. Yeah, maybe that Esper deck just drew insane. This deck feels a lot better now. But I guess that's the thing with Brawl, or like this format of Brawl, right? Or Commander, I guess in general. Since it is like Singleton, every single game is probably different, you know? Some games you probably draw like shit and your opponent draws fantastic, and then what we saw last game happens, and then, you know, vice versa happens. And I'm sure sometimes there's like some actually interesting games, so. Like this one seems to be pretty interesting. I know. He says as the opponent just immediately scoops. Pretty much how it feels. I'm putting you on my sidebar on my YouTube page, brother, as a thank you for the shout out. Hey, I mean, yeah, you're welcome to like come in here and shout yourself out as well. I don't mind people like saying, hey, you know, come visit my channel, as long as they're like, you know, I've seen their face, I've talked to them, and like I've talked to you in MTG Jeff's chat, so like I know you're not like just trying to pull a quick one over, right? So our next foe, Azure, nice. Yeah, I don't mind. Like, you know, hell, I'm still getting started out. Like, I'm still a relatively small channel, right? So, certainly don't mind. And honestly, I think it promotes the community like just that much more. And I love the community of Magic. So, yeah, 100% all for it. But don't let me forget, I'll throw you on my sidebar as well, because I have some people like Nox and Merchant for my, like, you know, recommended channels. Like, they're good, but I probably haven't updated my recommended channels since finding a lot of these smaller channels that I enjoy, like Mr. Easy Mode. I actually don't talk about him a whole lot, or like I don't talk about the Magic people that I watch a whole lot in general. But Mr. Easy Mode, he's pretty good, and he plays best of 3, so he's like a smaller content creator that, if you want to go find some like competitive gameplay, you can go there. So yeah, there's that. I think what I want to do here is get down the Hollowed Fountain, play the Beanstalk Giant. We have 2 blue, we have 2 white, we have 2 green. So we have 2 of everything. Sounds fantastic. Now it's just a matter of what do I want more of. I guess green, just in case the situation comes up where we want to play Thorn Mammoth plus something else, right? We want to be able to have that option. So what are y'all thinking about this new set? You know, y'all seen me play it for about an hour now, you know, roughly an hour. Y'all liking it? You hating it? You know, you think it's gonna be good, bad, in between, up, down, left, right? Just let me know. We're gonna go and get down our lane and hope that he can survive for a turn, or she. Looks like a he though. Call me sexist, but that beard looks mighty manly. Normally, if a female has a beard, it's like the whole thing, right? You don't usually see a French beard on a woman. I could be wrong though. I don't know. What do I know? No blocks, right? That seems like an obvious. I have a combat speed spell. Bum 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 bum. I really want fairy formation. Like I want to get fairy formation down and actually use it. You know what I'm saying? Maybe we just use our fairy vandal to flash defend. So 1/2, so we can kill their Venerable Knight. But if we kill their Venerable Knight, their Fireborn Knight just gets bigger and harder to deal with. How much mana do we have, actually? 4, 7. Oh, wait a minute. We could have just played our Thorn Mammoth and killed their Fireborn Knight there. Whoops. Please don't buff it. Put Day 9 on the channel. Well, here's the thing. I feel bad about putting people that are too big. I absolutely enjoy Day 9. You know, I think he is, like, literally a role model for Magic content creators. Like, he's funny, he's laid back, plays serious, plays jank. You know, he's like, you know, what you're like looking to do, right? So yeah, again, very Vandal. We'll see what we draw here. But here's the thing: the man's also established as hell. You know, 500,000 subs, plenty of followers over on Twitch. So he doesn't need the support, you know. He doesn't need any more people saying, "Hey, go watch him." He's literally got 500,000 people that are saying, "Hey, go watch him." So I do appreciate Day9, but I don't want to over support somebody, you know. If they don't need it, they don't need it. I think that's how I want to do it. Yes, it increases their Fireborn Knight, but not to the point that our Thorn Mammoth can't kill it. Integrity. Ah! The only reason I blocked is because I was like, well, they got one mana, right? What fucking 1 mana combat trick could they have? But of course. Alright, Thorn Mammoth. Kill that Fireborn Knight before it gets out of fucking control, right? We're all the way down to 10. We actually can't do anything. Take that! Huzzah! Fairy Vandal, fuck him up. Alright, so our Tulane now costs 7 mana. Fun. We can get it down. It's just, whew, costly, you know? And the Death Toucher. Okay. So I think the best 2 decks in this event are going to be this Mardu deck and the Esper deck. Just based off what I've seen so far. I would love... How long has that Evolving Wilds been there? How long have I not used that Evolving Wilds? Anyone want to let me know? He has the best Nico Bolas voice. Yeah, I've heard his impersonation. It's something. Alright. Let's block here. Oh, another combat trick? This is the only thing that I can't stand about playing new cards. My opponents take a little bit longer. I take a little bit longer as well, you know, so it's not just them, but it's like, come on. Alright, I guess let's get the Evolving Wilds out of this way. Out of the way. They're all the way up to 31 health. I think we lose here. I think we just lose thanks to the Knight's Charge, honestly. Like, we have no way of dealing with it. That's unfortunate. It is what it is, though. You know, it's, It's singleton, it's brawl, it's volatile is what it is. So Wild Bounty, I really don't think it's that good. Really, really don't think it's that good. We'll have to see though. Alright, so now we're going to be moving on to this Esper deck, Fairy Schemes. Alrighty, I'm very, very excited to check out this deck. Now, I will say this, I hate control. So I'm going to feel very ashamed in playing this because I already know it's a control deck. I've already seen it in action. But it's an artifact deck, and I'm a huge fan of trying to get some artifacts to work. I never end up getting the artifact cards of a set. Like, the game just never gives me the artifact cards. But here the game's saying, here, have everything you want and need already off the bat. So that's nice. So, Alayla, I don't know. Artful Provocateur. Legendary creature. It's a fairy warlock. There we go. It's sort of scrolled and I couldn't read it anymore. Anyways, comes down with flying, death touch, lifelink for 4 mana in the Esper color scheme. Other creatures you control with flying get +1/+0. Seems strong. Whenever you cast an artifact or enchantment spell, excuse me, create a 1/1 blue fairy creature token with flying, which is a super strong effect. I'll just go ahead and tell you now. Witching Well for 1 blue mana. Witching Well enters the battlefield. We scry 2. For 4 mana, we can sacrifice it and draw 2 cards, so it's fine. Bag of Holding we've already seen. Scrapping Claws we've already seen. Corridor Monitor. This is an artifact creature, another construct actually. 2 mana for a 1/4. Whenever it enters the battlefield, untap target artifact or creature you control. It's a common. What do we expect? All That Glitters. 2 mana enchantment aura. Enchant creature. Enchanted creature gets +1/+1 for each artifact and or enchantment you control. That seems kind of good. Ancestral Blade we've seen before. Frogify is one of my favorite cards from the new set that I've seen thus far, just for the name and the art. Absolutely love it. So, 2 mana enchanted creature loses all abilities and is a blue frog creature with base and power toughness 1/1. So, cool. Golden Egg, it's an artifact and it's a food, actually. So, when Golden Egg enters the battlefield, draw a card, and then for 1 mana we can tap and sacrifice it and add 1 mana of any color, or for 2 mana we can tap and sacrifice it and add 3 life to our total. Guild Globe we've already seen. Animating Fairy, 3 mana. Does have an adventure. 3 mana for the adventure as well. Bring to life. Target non-creature artifact you control becomes a 0/0 artifact creature. Put 4 +1/+1 counters on it. So for 3 mana we get a 4/4 artifact creature, and then for 3 more mana we get a flying fairy. That seems kind of fun. We have Empyrean Eagle, because I guess we're playing a whole lot of fairies and flying fairies, right? Shine Chaser, 3 mana, Flying Vigilance. Shine Chaser gets +1/+1 as long as you control an artifact. Shine Chaser gets +1/+1 as long as you control an enchantment. Okay, so if you control an artifact and an enchantment, this is a 3/3 with Flying and Vigilance. That's not bad. That's not bad at all. Shambling Suit, 3 mana, 0/3. Shambling Suit's power is equal to the number of artifacts and or enchantments you control. Okay. You know what's unfortunate? Cleansing Nova, boop, it's gone. Once this set drops, Cleansing Nova is gone. So maybe that's why they're doing it. They're like, hey, we can finally do an artifact or enchantment based set again, right? Because there's no way you're going to be able to do that with Cleansing Nova out, right? Anyways, 3 mana. We have Mace of the Valiant, which it's in 1 or 2 of the other decks as well. Anyways, equipped creature gets +1/+1 for each charge counter on Mace and has Vigilance. And whenever a creature enters the battlefield under our control, we're going to put a charge counter on Mace. So every time we put a creature down, this equipment gets stronger, which makes our creature stronger. So, Prison Realm, a fun bit of removal. Winged Words for some card draw. Law Mages, we've already seen that. Ooh. Heraldic Banner, 3 mana artifact. As it enters the battlefield, choose a color. Creatures you control of the chosen color get +1/+0, and we can tap and add mana of the chosen color. So what do we want here? Blue? I think we would want to name blue here. Mana Geode, we've already seen. Arcanist Owl. Okay, so this is... Does every color set have one of these cards in it? I wonder. The, like, split color, right? So 4 mana, flying, 3/3. Whenever it enters the battlefield, look at the top 4 cards of your library. You may reveal an artifact or an enchantment from among them, put it into your hand, put the rest into the bottom of your library in a random order. Angelic Exaltation we've seen, Conclave seen, Smothering Tide seen, Chemisters, Kaya's, Massacre. None of those are new. Shimmer Dragon. This looks awesome. Alright, so for 6 mana, 5/6 flying, as long as you control 4 or more artifacts, Shimmer Dragon has Hexproof. Ooh. Well, that seems fun. Tap 2 untapped artifacts you control, draw a card. We're going to be having fun with this card once the whole set actually drops. So, Bloodsucked Altar, we've already seen. Banish into Fable. I like the names of these cards as well. 6 mana instant. When it, excuse me. When you cast this spell from your hand, copy it. If you control an artifact, then copy it. What? When you cast this spell from your hand, copy it. If you control an artifact, then copy it. If you so you can copy it twice. That's why I was like, what are you copying here? Too many copies. Anyways, you may choose new targets for the copies. Okay, return target non-land permanent to its owner's hand. You create a 2/2 white knight creature token with vigilance. Okay, so 6 mana. You can return up to 3 permanents and create, 3 tokens. And this is instant speed, so you do it on their end step. Return 3 creatures, whatever it may be, and then go in for the kill on your turn. This is maybe okay. I don't know how effective enchantments and artifacts are going to be, like how long they'll actually be able to stay on the board come standard, but it seems like one of those cards that's like almost good, you almost want to play it. You'll probably see it pop up in a deck or two here and there. Sephara, we've already seen plenty of. Workshop Elders, 7 mana, 4/4, Human Artificer. Is it just me, or does this, like, the general cost of cards in this set seem a bit higher? Artifact creatures you control have flying. Okay, cool. That's reasonable. At the beginning of combat on your turn, you may have target non-creature artifact you control become a 0/0 artifact creature. If you do, put 4 +1/+1 counters on it. Goodness. I mean, it is 7 mana, but that's still a bomb effect, right? And then Emergency Zone is the other land that it gives us here, so. Alrighty, well, that's going to do it for, like, looking through the deck. Let's go ahead and hop into some matches, shall we? We shall. So this is fun. I'm really, really enjoying this, this whole thing. Oh, also, the video went live. Hey. Video is live. There's the link for everyone that wants to go watch it. Although, obviously, I'm not recommending that you go watch that instead of being here, but it's there if you wanna. Your opponent goes first. Okay. I'll keep it. We have some answers here. We have some answers. So I actually want to go ahead and get down this golden egg, because next turn I'm planning on turning it into a 4/4 creature and laughing maniacally. Oh, ha 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 ha. Kind of like that, Fireborn Knight. So we need what? One more land? Alright, yeah, let's go ahead and do this. We can actually swing in with this too, yeah? Well, if we do, they're dealing the 4 right back to us. Alright, so never mind. No swing. No swing. We'll leave it as is. One more land, we'll be able to get our Layla down. Layla? Whatever, however you say it. I really enjoy the new board too. This, I wish there was, oh, not that. No, no. Wish there was more interactions back here in the background. I'm not gonna lie. I'm desperately looking for things to click. Alright, bottom 33. What you got for me? That smells like a trap. Right? Hey, it's a trap. Like, what else are we gonna do there, you know? Not take the damage? Sure. I mean, it sounds fantastic in theory, but eventually they will play their response, right? Or they'll get all the way up to Resurgency, and then we'll seriously be in deep shit. So, I don't know. You can't play like a pussy, you know? You can't just not defend because you know they have a combat trick. Just, what is that? Why did that just light up? Does the field light up based on what we're playing? That seems like a terrible idea to block that. Could be wrong, you know? Maybe I'm wrong. Okay, so if we play this, we still have 2 mana, and we can also play Frogify. Play this, still play Frogify, right? We'll see. Mana Geode, give us that little fairy. Conclave, yeah, I'll keep Conclave on top, absolutely. Alright, yeah, so we can still play Frogify, that's fantastic. Frogify on the Fireborn Knight. And nothing else to really do, so we'll get down the tap land. And now, I think we can just swing in freely, right? Boom! Give me that health, baby. The Fireborn Knight has been turned into a frog. Ha 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 ha. Yeah, I really like this Esper deck. I feel like it's definitely one of the strongest. Probably one of the most fun as well. Trying out Savage Hunter deck. Yeah, that was actually the first one that I played as well. It just sounded dope, right? Savage Hunter. Yeah, that's me. I'll be a Savage Hunter. This deck seemed like it would be my favorite, but I whiffed over and over and over. Well, hopefully we won't whiff over and over and over, you know? Hopefully that won't be the case. We do have Kai's Wrath, but I'm not too huge of a fan of just Kai's Wrathing. We can Conclave Tribunal their Sky Knight, but I think it might be better to just Conclave Tribunal their Knight there. Anyway, let's get down Ancestral Blade. We'll spawn up another little token. And we have flyers. That's why I'm like, maybe we should just get rid of the Sky Knight, right? Because we have all flyers. Get rid of them, it's just open access all day, every day. Tell you what, let's get down another flyer. And we'll swing in with a Layla. Really? Well, I am just so happy that we did not conclave that Sky Knight. I didn't even realize. I guess that's why you wait till after you attack to do things. Is there new lands? Yes, there are some new lands. My laptop got stolen, so I'm using an older i5, and Brawl is barely playable with everything else closed. Oh man, that's rough. That whole situation is rough. And yeah, I imagine, like, okay, so they're really not doing people favors that have slower computers because they're adding in all this stuff like the cats. Like, you can't disable your opponent's cats, which is, that's kind of ridiculous to me, if you ask me, because it's cosmetics for your opponents, but it can slow down your computer, right? So, like, I don't know. Some of the things in the game I wish they had more customizable settings, just in general. I think they need to do that so that people with worse computers can play MTG Arena and aren't like, well, you know, hell, I guess I'll stay on Magic Online because my computer can't run MTG Arena. So yeah, no, I definitely understand that. I had this same computer, not this one, but the one that I had before this one. I had it for like 4 or 5 years. So like when I first got it, it was like, it was okay, you know? And getting a computer, like, getting a computer when it's okay is not ever ideally what you want to do. You want to try and get a computer that's a little bit ahead because computers advance so quickly that it's like, you know, it's going to be... Okay, also we win this one. We just straight up win it. But meow meow. Yeah, right. But meow meow. Completely. It's just... I don't know. Like, here's the thing. I don't have a problem running the game. My computer runs it fine, you know? But I know there's a lot of people out there that they would absolutely love to play the game, but they just don't have a computer that can run it. And that's a sad feeling, you know? Alrighty. And we got Order of Midnight. So we've finally unlocked all of the cards that we can. They seem okay, like a decent little fair spread, right? Anyway, we're gonna go and hop into another match with this fairy deck. I'm really enjoying it, so yeah, you know. Hell, we'll keep going. So yeah. Yeah. I don't know how I like the thumbnail for that video that I put up. Just seems a bit odd. What is today? Wednesday? Whatever. Whatever. We have the Mana Geo to ramp us a little bit. Oh. Venerable Knight. I've really got to get my sleep schedule back on track. It's like so fucked right now. I'll put it this way: I was up till 8 o'clock this morning, like I was trying to work on something for the channel, like trying to work on that was kind of trying to work on like channel art and that kind of stuff, you know. But sometimes I'll work all night on something. I'll be like, finally. Then I get done with it, and it's legit terrible. Y'all ever do that? You know, you don't have to be a content creator, but like you're drawing a work of art or like whatever, and you're like, I really want to do this, and you like start doing it, and you're like, yeah, and you look at the end product, and you're like, what the fuck was I thinking? I don't know. Maybe it probably has a little bit to do with the fact that I'm a little bit of a perfectionist, right? It's like everything I do, I'm like, just want it to be right. It doesn't. Not a perfectionist in the sense that like, oh, if I'm playing Magic, I gotta play what's best. You know, I absolutely have to be the most efficient thing ever. But like, we're gonna go and get down to Layla. I really like the animations for this, but that's another thing. Like, you should be able to turn off card art animation. I get it; it's cool, Magic. It makes your game so dope. But everyone that has a even slightly slower computer, you're fucking them. You're fucking them so hard. Why? Because you want to make a fairy appear and twirl around, you know? Yeah, it's cool, but necessary to play the game? No. And if it's not necessary to play the game, you should have a setting that you can remove it, right? That's my own personal opinions, but I think we just fucking lose here, so let's just Kai's Wrath, right? Let's be that guy. It's like, oh, you were playing something, weren't you? Weren't ya? I don't think there's anything we really want to discard here for Bag of Holding. I'm not a huge fan of Bag of Holding. I was when it first came out, and I was like, maybe this could be good. Maybe I can figure out a way to do it, but it just never did. Gee, what kind of set Do you have? I assume you've got a streaming card. No, actually, no streaming card. My computer is Cyber Power PC. My brother and I, like 2, 3 years ago, did the whole back to school deal where they're like, build your own PC. So yeah, we did that and built our own PCs and whatnot. So the PC has, I don't know, I'd have to look at the actual stats, but it's pretty good. It's up to date for sure. I want to get some creatures out there on the bag of holding. You're gonna be the creature because I'm, if anything's gonna die, I'd rather be the bag than my mana. But yeah, no streaming card. Actually, I just use Streamlabs OBS to record my videos with. So yeah, anybody looking to get into content creation, it's literally that easy. Streamlabs OBS. Same thing you use to stream on Twitch or whatever. It has a little record button down at the bottom of it. You just click the record button. You can record in 1920 by 1080p. You can record your display screen. You can record games. Like Streamlabs literally does it all for you now, and it's free. That's like the biggest kicker of it all, right? And then I just use a free video editing software as well because when I started this, I wasn't like I wasn't gonna spend money to make things better. And now that I've used the software for so long, I'm like, I don't want to try a different software, It's just not what I want to do. Alright, Alayla, you do your thing, baby. You stay on that board. Hold down the fort. I want to get this enchantment down so I can use Banish into Fable, like, fully. Is it greedy? Yeah. Yes, it's greedy. But, when am I not greedy? Ooh. I see. I'm losing some life here. Just sack out the bag of holding? No, we just take that 3 damage. We're a man. We can take it. We need to get rid of the Knight's Charge. Do they have enough mana for that? 4, 7? Not quite. Not quite. And they also only have 2 Knights to return, right? So, that's good. If we exile their Sired Wind, what happens? What's up with that? Actually, let's Law Mage it so it doesn't even leave the field. I don't care about the attack effect it has. Really don't. Creature or Planeswalker. I guess we can exile the Falmir Knight. Our fairies are getting fucking huge. So yeah, this way they literally can't do anything. Emergency Zone. I don't think we need it. I do not think we need it. So now we all attack. Boom, boom, boom. We have some defenders. We gain some life. They literally can't attack. Feels good. I smell a sweep. I smell a scoop coming along. A sweep. Oh, single combat. Cool. Cool. Oh, right. Player can't cast creature or spells. Okay, I got an idea here. I have an idea. Oh. So we have an enchantment and we have artifact down still, which is fantastic for us because we're about to bounce their shit like a bouncy house. That was a terrible joke. Absolutely terrible. Sometimes I set myself up for a world-class, like, fantastic joke, and it turns out so terrible. So terrible. What you got for me, bro? Brochacho? Brochero? Bro... Do I want to return the Law Mages and then I can just play it right back on them? think so. So that and that. Did I target that? I want that. Oh no, did I just try and bounce it 3 different times? I did. Oh, that was a mistake. I'm sorry. It didn't like show me doing it the second time. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Alright, but yeah, so we go ahead and throw that back down on there, right? We literally just did that for the creature. Sure. We're doing a Shine Chaser. Get in some more damage. Boom, boom, boom. Yeah, I don't know. This deck is really fun. That's just because you hold yourself to a high standard. Yeah, I really do. I hold myself to sometimes too high of a standard to where it actually affects my work. Like sometimes, I say it like it happens often, but it really doesn't. But like in the past, I've not gotten a video out on a day simply because I was like, no, this video like it's not good enough, you know. So it happens, you know. It happens. Let's get down this creature. And let's use our evolving wilds. What do we need? We have 2 black, 2 blue. I guess we want 2 plains. Time Warp? Yeah, Time Warp. Oh, we have the mana geode, so I guess it really, like, legit doesn't even matter. Yeah. They have 3 health left. This is lethal. Fun! You're right, Reddit should be petitioning for better optimization instead of freaking out over the wildcard situation. Yeah, people freak out on like some of the I don't know, I feel like the wildcards are maybe not fun, you know? Maybe not fun. But at least like acceptable. At least they finally give us something back. Granted, it's still only 20 gems, so that's like a fucking kick in the face, but you know, it's something. Whereas with the optimization, yeah, they haven't touched the settings since I started playing, and that's a bit much, you know. A whole year, not touching a single setting option. Hell, Minecraft changed their settings, you know. Anyways, White Tiger Woods. Alrighty. If you bounce they will recast it and re-equip for 0. I read that a little bit late. How much of a delay is there on YouTube's chat? Seems like it's quite a bit. Okay, so here's the thing. One, yes, it is quite a bit, especially compared to Twitch. It's like YouTube's is like a whole 2 minutes, something like that. At least that's what I've experienced. They do have a low latency option, but like I don't want to select that and then go into my stream and literally the whole stream is laggy because I tried to do low latency. So maybe in the future, maybe tomorrow. I'll actually try that out. So, but yeah, YouTube's normal latency, it's kind of trash, kind of fucking trash. Especially considering you have things like Mixer, which their latency is literally so fucking low. Like I can play a game of Magic while watching my own stream, if that makes sense. So, and without ever missing a beat, without hitting a hiccup once. So, I don't know. But here's the thing, okay? My mom, whenever we were growing up, she was always, you know, not in a douchey way, but in a parent way, you know. She was always like pointing out what we got wrong. You know, hey, you know, there's something wrong with this. And the thing is, she wouldn't tell us what was wrong. She would tell us like where the problem was. If we brought her our, you know, math homework, she'd be like, okay, you got a problem wrong on this side of the page, you know. But she wouldn't tell us what problem, so we'd have to go back through and, you know, read all the problems and figure out which one we got wrong. But so I feel like I'm looking for things that are wrong nowadays, right? I'm looking for the smaller details that I can like, hey, this needs to be improved. But it's also kind of just ingrained in me, so I don't mean to do it. You know, I'm not constantly trying to insult people or saying that I could have done a better job by any means. You know, because I don't even know coding, not like that. Once upon a time, I could have coded, you know, a little simple calculator, but nothing to this proportion. So I just don't want people getting offended whenever I'm like, oh yeah, I think this could be better, and then they're like, Chance, shut up, you don't know how to do anything. Oh yeah, that's true. That's true. I don't. I don't really want any more lands game. They just let us have their Tulane. Oh, Scrapping Quarrel. No, no. I actually don't want to play that. I'd rather get the Layla down next turn and then play it. So we get a little creature. Yo, so I just got a phone call by someone, and their first words were, hello, don't hang up. But that would just make me want to hang up, right? Like, not even hear the rest of the story. Wait, don't hang up. Oh, I'm sorry, were you saying something? Okay, earlier, this thing flashed red. I have no idea why. Like, I cannot figure out this map board. Like, I don't know what the special catch with it is. Run away together. Come sail away, come sail away, come sail away with me. I don't know why that made me think of the song, but, you know, there's that for any of you that are just itching for a... This seems pretty bad. I'm gonna make you exile your entire graveyard. Ha 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 ha. Have 2 cards? Oh, yeah. It's like, how did they have 2 cards in exile? Right. Oh, and now they play it right back on me, huh? Well, I'm not gonna let you exile mine. I'm not. Nope. I don't think so. We get 1 copy, and you're gonna choose to leave yours under my prison realm. Come sail away, come sail away. So what are we looking for here? This is going to cost us 6 mana now. We have 5. We can get her back down next turn. I think we're going to do that as well. Just play her right back down, right? Show them who's boss. So we will not be held down. We will not be held back. And you're going to take this 2 damage to the face. To the face. Anybody ever used to watch Tabe? He was an old-time Call of Duty content creator. I feel like I'm an old man as far as like YouTube goes. Does that make sense? Because I've been watching YouTube legit and like content creators and commentaries like since I can remember, you know. So it makes me feel like an old man whenever I'm like, oh yeah, I remember when this was a thing. People are like, what are you talking about, Chance? Sorry. I watched YouTube back when 1 million subs was special. Which is kind of crazy to think about, right? Like how numb people have gotten to like 1 million subscribers, you know? Like seeing a channel with 1 million subs really isn't that like anymore, because there's tons of them. There's like yoga channels with 1 million subs. You're like, what the fuck? Shit just seems crazy to me, you know? And again, maybe it's because I've watched YouTube and been a part of the YouTube community for so long that it feels like that, right? Who knows, though? Who knows? Angelic Exaltation is going to be so spicy with our Layla. Just so we're all clear. We obviously don't have anything to say. Yeah, right? That's what I'm... It sounds like they were just trying to prank you, Arrow. Or maybe they were trying to prank someone else. Because, like, if I answer... Or if I, like, I'm calling someone, and my first words that are running through my head is, hey, don't hang up. It's probably a loved one, right? That I'm like, hey, this is an emergency. You know, I need you right now. In which case, they're going to answer because it's a family member calling. Or... maybe the police, you know, hey, don't hang up on me, I got an emergency. But I don't ever see me saying that to anyone. Hey, don't hang up. Great stream today, I gotta go sleep now though. Keep up the good work, good night everyone. Yeah, Soul Eater, take it easy, man. I forget you're over in Germany, so the times are just all backwards. Oh no, Stillbane Hydra. Fuck. Really? That's the card you're choosing to attack? I don't know there. I think I would have taken out my my commander, given the option. Right, so if we play this, we can play the planes and still play the Chemistry's Insight. So that sounds fantastic. Fantastico. We can also still sacrifice the Witching Well. The Witching. Not the Wishing, the Witching. Alright. Let's get in there with a whole lot of damage. Well, not a whole lot. But, you know, 5 health is not anything to sneeze at. And we'll draw cards come their turns, because we don't really have a need to draw cards right now. Oh, okay, I see. They finally got their commander back. Well, that's not good. Really, why are they not killing my Layla with their Thorn Mammoth? It just seems a bit odd, you know? I think I am going to Conclave the Thorn Mammoth, by the way, because that card is just too strong. Or maybe I have to Conclave the Steelbane, because if I don't, they're going to destroy my Conclave, right? That's kind of nice. Like I said, Steelbane Hydra could actually be like a fucking card to reckon with, right? Thorn Mammoth, it's just going off right here, but Steelbane Hydra is really the card that, like, is to be feared here. Cool. So they basically fucked me up all in one go. It's the same voice every time. Oh yeah, they're definitely pranking you. All right, so we just got our asses handed to us actually by this same Bonnet deck that earlier I was like, oh, this deck sucks, because we were losing to this Esper deck. You know, I love when the cards are flipped around and I literally lose to the deck that I was playing earlier that lost to this deck. Makes you feel good, right? Makes you feel really, really good about yourself. Just like absolutely head over heels, I'm doing what's right, right? Anywho, we're definitely gonna mortify that fucking Stillbane because fuck that card, right? I'm not even going for the instant speed. Just get it the fuck out of here. Actually, just leave my board, sir. I would love to still get the Layla down, but it's very costly. Very, very costly. So we're gonna instead just go and go for the Conclave. I guess we're taking their commander again. I don't know. I think Keeper of Fables would have been a fun card to apprehend as well, but oh well. We're still at 22 health. Oh. Come on. I forgot you were streaming. Yep, it's Wednesday. I've been trying my best to stick to my schedule. You know, Wednesdays are Magic, Thursdays are, you know, whatever I want to play. Whatever tickles my fancy for the day, as they say. Hand raise. Okay, so that's just a GG. I'm not gonna, you know, fuck them. People are playing too slow anyways. Alright, so that's going to do it for the Fairy Schemes deck as well. Yeah, it was fun. Probably my most favorite. Alright, now, Savage Hunter. A deck y'all didn't really get to see because I played it for the video, so we'll go back and play it. And then later I'll cut out... fuck, I didn't mean to go to decks. Later I will cut out these videos, the Wild Bounty, Fairy Schemes, and Knight's Charge from the event, so we can do that. So yeah, I'm updating MTGA. Nice, Mac. I don't think you'll be disappointed. It's fun. So will we be able to make our own decks, or is it just given decks? It's just given decks. You got four given decks. So you know, I don't think their goal was to like give us a full set preview or anything like that. They just wanted. I think they just wanted people that always watch the pre-releases and all that to have a feeling of, hey, you know, it's not just these content creators, but I too get to play, right? I'm actually gonna keep this in. It seems like manageable, right? Like salvageable. Are they? They're also playing Corvold. Faker's King. Alright, so I think we want to get down the forest, right? This way we can go into the woodland, and then from the woodland into the Savvy Hunter, and so on and so forth. Oh, ho, ho, ho. Tea green. Which is oven. Sacrifice a creature, create a food token. Okay. Oh, and then food, we can pay 2, tap it, sacrifice this artifact, gain 3 life. I don't know how much I'm going to like the food tokens, to be completely honest. Like, they seem interesting in theory, and I'm sure someone's going to have some way of like, oh, I generated this much food token and went up to like 5,000 life. You know, somebody, a man or woman, much smarter than myself, is probably going to be able to figure a way out to make them really good. But, yeah, right now I'm just really digging the adventure mechanic. I'm digging the new format in general. This brawl format seems so fun, actually. So, yay, 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 yay! Right? Fun, 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 fun. Alrighty. Jungle Hollow, Evolution Sage.
If you want it, fight for it.
Nice. If you want it, fight for it. I'm gonna say no blocks here. I don't really care about that damage to the face. We're only drawing black mana. Thank God we don't have any red cards in hand, or, you know, thank God our commander doesn't cost any red cards. Otherwise, this game would be a little bit scary, you know? Know what I'm saying? I would like to get rid of the Ongroth, if at all possible. Awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. And I still have 3 mana, so I can sacrifice this and gain 3 life as well. So that's not bad, I guess. Oh, it's actually a different picture. It's a boar head and looks like some, what, quail, apples, eggs. They're just having a whole dandy little feast right there. Oh yeah, Paradise Tree. I was like, wait a minute, how the hell did they manage to afford that? You know? Okay, cool. Cool, cool, cool. Can I get some red mana? We'll be on an even playing field. Please? I guess we won't really be on an even playing field. They got a fucking bomb hand draw compared to me. Maybe they chose to mulligan, you know? Who knows? Either way, my face is hurting a little bit. Oh, the reason I didn't sacrifice the food is on the off chance that we were given the mountain, then we would have played the Corvold and sacrificed the food. But that's not how it happens, so we'll just play the Plate Crafter and sacrifice the Plate Crafter, and they'll probably sacrifice the Evolution Sage. Yeah, that card gets bigger, they get to draw a card. It's really not a bad thing for them at all. Yeah, that's it. This is kind of the like feels bad thing about Brawl is like sometimes you just get your ass kicked and you're literally trying so hard and it seems like your opponent is literally trying so little, right? I think I'll try out the Knights then the Dragon. The Knights is a legit strong deck, at least as far as this event goes. The Knights and the Esper, I feel like, are both very strong. Now, obviously, any of the decks can have good draws. You know, we're getting our asses kicked here by this mirror match, but like, we got a fucking thrashing Brontodon and a useless as fuck Izoni. Meanwhile, they're drawing, you know, everything the deck really needs to live off of, instead of this like, well, we'll put this into the deck and people can fucking figure out how to use it. That's what Izoni feels like in this deck. Like, really? I get it. Her effects like go along with the effects of the deck, but this deck is so fucking costly. It's like, really? We have to do this, by the way. We have to sacrifice this. Well, so much for that. Guess we still lose. Alright. This will at least keep our Woodland Champion alive, or maybe our Savvy Hunter, depending. But, you know, we're pretty fucking dead come next turn. I don't know what solution we could have up our sleeve. Oh, you know what? Maybe... No, because then we wouldn't have killed it. I was gonna say, maybe we should have sacrificed the Woodland Champion, gained 2 more food tokens, but, like, literally doesn't do anything for us, so... And yes, we're going to have to discard here. I do understand that. You know, it's okay. We got a Thrashing Brontodon that's currently doing absolutely fucking nothing. Hey, look at that. No red mana all game. What I love to see. I mean, I guess we can sacrifice both of these. Stay alive, but, that doesn't really seem like the position you ever want to be in, right? Garuk killed a fucking cookie. Have you watched the trailer? Oh no, I haven't. I have not watched the trailer yet. I saw the gingerbread men and lady on there, but yeah. Well, the reason they don't let you build whatever you want in this event is because they don't want people playing Eldraine yet, right? It's still got like a whole month, so this is like they're letting you taste it. I don't mind the pre-constructed events because they, as long as it's not like the Ravnica Guild battle was fun for the first 2 or 3 days, you know, or the first like set amount of hours you play. This is just fucking demolition of my face. We'll try that out again. You know, as I said, here's the thing with Brawl. Sometimes you're going to get really lucky, and sometimes your opponent's going to get really lucky. We did not get really lucky. We got really unlucky, and our opponent got really lucky there. So, Dermikey. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know why it keeps giving me these 2-land starts. It's like, well, hope you can draw into some more chance. We're not fucking giving it to you. I think I'm actually gonna have a Johnny lead y'all for just a minute. If that's okay with y'all. Sometimes after I've been streaming for a little bit, I like to not have the camera on me, you know. And here's a little bit of truth about me for those of you that are interested, or those of you that might want to know. I actually used to be really shy as far as like, you know, talking in front of people and all that. The only thing that like helps me persevere through it is literally forcing myself. Like I enjoy interacting with people, you know, and whenever I think about the interactions on a one-to-one basis, you know, where it's like I'm talking to one specific person, then it's no problem. But the second that I'm like, oh, hey, this, like, you know, 10,000 people could see this video. Oh, probably won't, you know, because I'm not quite that big yet. But it's the, like, yeah, let's go with Leyline. it's the thought. It's sometimes just like overwhelming, right? You know, because sometimes I say things and it's actually wrong. You know, I'll make a mistake, and people are like, "Hey," you know, it's not just one or two people saying, "Hey, Chance, you got this wrong." It's like 10, 20. Hmm. I guess the best, or the best, one of the best things to like be able to do when you're a content creator is just being able to say, you know what, doesn't matter. You know, like what other people say and all that sometimes just doesn't matter. Which is like, it sounds harsh, right? It sounds very harsh to say that, but at the same time, if you go into being a content creator caring about what everyone says, you will never make it. People on YouTube will literally eat you alive. And I think that's the same with, you know, anything. It's not just YouTube. It's not just Magic. You know, it's not like the Magic community is like, oh, they're vicious. No, a lot of the Magic community is really fucking nice. But if you start out and you know, you think everyone's just gonna come onto your channel and be nice, no, no, no. When I first started this channel, I had way more insults than compliments across my videos. You know, people would be like, "Oh, this isn't good," and I'd be like, "Well, I said I was trying to have fun." But it's like people didn't respect me trying to have fun until I had enough of a following that I was like, "Hey, it's trying to have fun. Leave him alone." You know? Uh, I could literally ramble for fucking days. Like, just talk nonsense for fucking days. Sometimes I feel like I do it too much while I'm playing this game. Like, I feel like other content creators are like, oh yeah, we're gonna play this and we're gonna do that. And they're like always, always on topic. And then I'm like, la 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 la, what's fun to talk about? I'm fucking ridiculous. I'm sorry. Sometimes I get ridiculous. It's just the way it be, you know? It's just how it do. By the way, I got my learner's driver's license renewed and a bank account today and deposited my checks. Nice, Mac. You're on a roll, man. I like those days where you can just get a lot of stuff done. You know, you're just boom, 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 getting stuff done. Kind of feels like how today is because I haven't stopped moving since I woke up. You know, I woke up, recorded, got it edited and processed, and then uploaded it and hopped on here to stream. And whenever I get done streaming, I got to clean up my office and you know, dinner and life. Life just like whenever I was a kid, I was like, man, I can't wait till I'm an adult and nobody can tell me what to do. Then you become an adult and you're like, fuck, I have to tell myself what to do. You know? Not only do I still have to do this stuff, but now I'm the one that has to motivate me to do my stuff. So much easier when my mom was like, nah, you're gonna be grounded. And you're like, fuck, I don't wanna be grounded. I'm gonna go do it. But you're not gonna ground yourself, you know? You're not gonna be like, well, Chance, if you don't do this, no more playing Magic. Whatever. Whatever. I want to get Corval down, don't get me wrong, I really, really do. I just can't see what I would sacrifice here. Yeah. I'd rather just take the damage, to be completely honest with y'all. Could always just sacrifice the Evolving Wilds when this card comes down. Actually, I think that's what I should have done. Looking back at it, I definitely think that's what I should have done. Tell you what, we'll get Keeper of Fables down this turn, and we'll go all attack. So we'll get a little bit of card draw in here. That'll be good. It'll be fantastic, fantastical. Then we can actually defend with Keeper of Fables and use Golgari Fine Broker to get it back to our hand, right? Plague Crafter. Spicy. Spicy, spicy, spicy. Alright, so 5, we're at what, 6 mana? Alright, I'm getting Corvold down on this next turn. We'll sacrifice the food token. Obnixilus' Cruelty. What a cruel man. Or woman. You know. Either way though, they're a big old meanie. Making me lose my creatures that I just got down, you know? Sack out the food. Swing in with everything. Create another food, make our woodland a little bit bigger. They'll defend against the woodland. We'll get in for some damage. They'll deal some damage back to us, but we are going to gain a little bit of life here, so maybe it's fun. Also, if we just keep attacking with our Savvy Hunter, we can just eat, right? We need our food. But yeah, it's nice. Dermike, what you got for me? What's going on, buddy? Pal? Friendo mine? No blocks. Sure, we're getting low. Can we just go ahead and play the Rapacious, have the 2 tokens, or what? Or twat? Ooh. Okay, so we go Goblin Crater Maker, Plague Crafter, sacrifice Goblin Crater Maker. They'll sacrifice the Knight, we'll swing in for a whole lot of damage. Right, because they're not going to sacrifice the Swordmaster, so. Oh my goodness, they did it. They did it! I mean, that's 1000% fine by me. We'll swing in with this. Actually, we'll literally just swing it with everything, right? And then what do we want to sacrifice? Probably just a food token. Nice. And we get to gain health and draw another card. Nice, 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 nice. Alright, so that goes over here. All of these cards cost so much, though. We're up to what, 7 mana? If we get one more, we can play both of our 4-cost cards. Not that they have a creature that we can destroy, but, you know, still. I think we win this game. I think. Probably get down Thorn Mammoth come next turn, right? Yeah. I'd almost be willing to bet $10 they scoop on this next turn. What do y'all say? What's the wager? They scoop or no? Like right here is where I'm expecting them to scoop. No, they're not. They're not scooping. Just keep sacrificing these food tokens, right? Holy shit! Y'all should have bet me. Good game. Oh, they're gonna scoop here. Literally a turn late. I just opened me a bag of party-sized chips. Got me some chocolate milk. There you go, Arrow. There you go. This man knows what's up. Well, I gotta say, I like that combo. Let's just make my Corvold awesome. Good game. I'm sorry, Dermike. I see you're talking to me. I see all of the comments you're saying. But yeah, Arrow got some chocolate milk. Hell yes, that is the fuel of champions. So many fucking cards. Can't play any creatures though. We play our blood-soaked altar. We can sacrifice our food if we want to gain a little bit more life. Discard, sacrifice a creature. Hell no, I'm not sacrificing a creature. Alright, whatever. That's all I can do on my turn. Hey, at least your mic, like, they let us match, you know? Hats off to them. Eldraine looks awesome. It does indeed, Benjamin. Nice to have you out, man. I'm happy you can catch part of the stream. I always like when the regulars are able to catch. Like, I love seeing new faces in streams, don't get me wrong. I love seeing, like, a new face comment and saying, like, they're enjoying the content or, you know, they're happy to see me for the first time streaming, whatever it may be. I really enjoy seeing new faces. But I also enjoy, like, whenever the regulars can make it out, you know? Because I know y'all have been following me for a long time, so. Yeah, seems fun. You know, we got a little bit of Rampage. Not so sure how I feel about Rhythm of the Wild, if I'm just being honest, but you never know. Maybe it'll be the card that brings it all together, you know? Sometimes you have that. Alright, Paradise Druid. We'll ramp up. We'll have 4 mana next turn. Question is, do we want the Ongroth, or do we want to just go ahead and hit the Rhythm of the Wild? I think we go ahead and hit the Rhythm of the Wild, honestly. Let's see. Let me think about this Esper deck. They only have 1 copy of Kaya's Wrath, right? Only one board wipe in their entire deck. But at the same time, knowing our luck, they're gonna hit it, right? They have plenty of card draw, they have plenty of scry effects, they can probably get there. So we might want to save our fine finality for after that whole board wipe scene. Yeah, let's just get down to Rhythm of the Wild and smash in. The mighty 2 damage. So I won my game first try. Awesome, Matt. Yeah, I told you the night deck is so good. Hey. I never know if y'all are responding to what I'm saying or if you're responding to something like completely else that I've said, you know? Put Rapacious Dragon down with haste. I don't quite want to play Corvold, even though we can have him come down with haste, sacrifice 2 things, and be really there, you know? We'll get down the Rapacious with +1/+1 counter. This way, if they're witching well, I'm sorry, decides to swing in, we can deal with it. Empyrean Eagle, not quite big enough, so that's fine for me to see. They're gonna swing in. You know what? Hit me. I feel like I'm playing a game of blackjack. Hit me. Now I can use Finality here and remove their creatures, keep my Rapacious, swing in for some attacks. I can go Ongroth, or I can go Plaguecrafter. You know what I actually want to do? I want to go Ongroth into a Plaguecrafter, I think. Just like that. And then go ahead and sacrifice both of our tokens, actually, and get down to Plaguecrafter. I think. I think that's what we want. I think +1/+1 counter's fine. And we'll sacrifice the zombie army. They'll sacrifice the eagle. Fantastic. We'll get in a little bit of damage. And we got the Plaguecrafter to defend, so, you know, all's well that ends well, right? Now, what we can do is put down Corvold, I'm sorry, sack out our Rapacious Dragon, use Vaughn to get our Rapacious Dragon right back, right? Actually, what we could do, get down Corvold, give him haste, swing in, sack out Rapacious, and sack out Paradise, and get them both back with Vaughn. Conclave Tribunal. Now, that puts a kink in the plans. Don't get me wrong, I enjoy kinky plans just as much as the next guy, but not this way. I'm sorry, that was probably a little awkward. We plan on sacrificing it anyway, so let's see what the big deal is there. Alright, so yeah, we'll create a zombie army. We'll play down Kerbold. I am going to give him haste, actually. I'm going to sacrifice this, draw me a card, give him a counter, Taste of Death, awesome. Swing in, doesn't really matter, I guess. We're just going to sacrifice Paradise Druid, draw another card, Thorn Mammoth. Now we can use Fawn to get back those two cards. One turn away from using that finality. So I'm very, very tempted to just leave the board state as is. Like, get down this. I guess with the counter on it. And then leave finality alone, right? So we can just finality, kill their... or we can get back those two. We're going to use Taste of Death. Could be really good, right? Because we sacrifice 3 creatures. Well, one of them's going to be dead. Okay, so we're swinging in with this because it has menace, right? We'll sacrifice this. Pollen Bright Druid. Oh snap, they're gonna block it. Alright. Alrighty. We're sending it to the graveyard. That one. Sure, I'll bring back Paradise Druid. We don't want to put it into our command zone. We want it in our hand so it doesn't raise the cost back up, right? They're back up to 14 fucking health. How the fuck did they get 14 health? That thing only has 2. Am I missing something? They gained a hell of a lot of health. We could just do that, right? Alright, let's get down our Gavold. Plus one counter. I guess a swamp. I think we just wait here, actually. Seriously considered using Ongroth, but it gives our Kovold menace, and that could actually be a game changer. I really wanted to voice crack. I really wanted to use Taste of Death there as well. I don't know. Where are you from? I'm from Alabama originally. Lived in Georgia though since I was like 7. So like 16 years now I've been in Georgia. So southeast of the United States. So if you hear a southern accent or a southern twang, that's probably what it is. Alright, so if we play this, we only have 1 mana left. So we can't get there this turn. That is unfortunate. But boop. Oh, you know what? Oh, Grim Satyr, they've seen enough. I said, you know what? Your deck has too much. Too many answers. GA boys represent. That's right, Benjamin. That's right. I'm also from the South. Sorry, eating and typing. Oh, you're good, man. That's nice, though. I feel like a lot of Southern people actually watch me. But I feel like it almost requires you to be a little bit Southern to watch me because of the accent, right? Oz everywhere. Not a card I'm super happy about, you know. Literally haven't played it any. By the way, I called it that the power would be fucking kill spell. Oh, I lived in Alabama, then Arkansas, then Tennessee. Yeah, see, so all around the South. I'm not quite sure about Arkansas. Like you know, honestly, I just want to keep fucking playing this deck. I'm having so much fun with it. No way, great content is great content. Hey, I appreciate that. I just like, okay, and this is gonna sound a little offensive, but you ever watch someone and you're like, I just can't stand the way you talk, you know? Some people I'll watch and I'll watch them because of the way they talk, like Saffron, Olive. I love his voice, right? He just sounds like he is genuinely like so excited about everything, you know? So do like watching Saffron Olive, and a lot of it is to do with his voice. He has a very unique voice. I don't think my voice is very unique. I think it's very nasally and very southern, which is like that's a that's a rough combination, you know. But hey, you know, as long as people watch, I guess I don't really care what I sound like. I'm sort of stuck with it anyways, right? Alright, so we're up against a Tulane deck. Means they're going to be ramping, playing a whole bunch of creatures that have enter the battlefield effects. So what do I want to do here? I think we go for the rhythm. We'll start playing our tap lands soon, I swear. It's just, you know, how can I not get down the rhythm of the wild early? Do we even worry about attacking it with our Words of Enforcer? I don't think so, because the Words of Enforcer becomes such an awesome defender later. Force Myth here, now a Denver native. Okay. This looks fun, but you definitely got to get the Esper Fairy deck. It's also Blast. Oh yeah, I've tried it. I'll probably try it again before like we end stream and all that. Cause yeah, it was a good one. It was a fun one. I'm so conflicted right now. Maybe I should have went ahead and played the Temple of Malady. Temple of Milady. I always joke with Eva and tell her that's what it's called. Temple of Milady. Ooh. I didn't mean for that to work out, but it worked out, right? Kind of worked out. And again, no attacks. No attacks. Spectral Sailor. Okay. He is cool and seems like good people, but his voice is nails to me. Yeah, see that's the thing. Like some people like him, some people can't stand his voice. It's just like, you know, that's just how it is sometimes. So I guess we'll go with the Temple of Milady here. Jungle Hollow. Hollow. Nah, I don't really want it. I kind of want to put down the Corvold and just give it haste again. Like, I know it's a bit troll, but like, it's so fun, so good. Please don't counter it. Do they even have the spells? They do. They have the fucking mana for it. How is it every single time I'm like, you know what? Surely my opponent doesn't have this. Oh yeah, we have. What a dunce. We have Rhythm of the Wild. They can't counter it. No, I'm calling myself a dunce, by the way, because I was like, oh no, are they about to counter this? Not them. Me. I mean, they are too a little bit, because, like, well, you know, they literally just tried to counter an uncounterable. I'm not letting them off the hook by any means. I'm just saying, you know, I was a dunce for that situation as well. Was not thinking. Nope, nope, that goes there. Alrighty, so what are we looking at here? Yes, I'm just trying to save my Death Sprout for the Julian next time. Nothing they have on the board besides their commander right now is worth this Death Sprout, right? So if we play it, how much mana do we have? We have 2 left over. Well, we can play this, play Mask of Immolation, and get down to Bloodfell Caves. Yeah, this sounds like a plan. So get rid of the Tulane. I bet you they were wishing they'd saved that Frilled Mystic now, huh? What do we need? Double green, we got it. Double black, we got it. So the only thing we don't have is double red. I don't know if this deck has anything that plays double red, actually, but just in case, you know? Just in case. So we'll get this down. Put that down. Sacrifice this, kill that. Put +1/+1 counter, draw a card. And swing in, sacrifice, draw a card. What are we sacrificing here? Probably a land, right? We have plenty of lands. Taste of Death. We're gonna need a lot more creatures if we want to be playing that card. Meteor Golem. No! Corvold. I guess we throw it back in our command. Well, this also means now that we can use Taste of Death completely guilt-free, right? That's nice. That's fun. Is it going to take all of our mana? All but 1. So we can actually play this and then play the Woodland Champion. And yeah, unfortunately we can't play the Woodland Champion beforehand, otherwise that would be just fantastic. Alright, so boop. We get 3 food. Cryptic Caves is what allows us to play this. I guess give it a +1/+1 counter. I mean, realistically, we should be hasting things at this point, right? Because they're so low. I think that's the right option, but you know, what do I know? Hey, Tulane, coming back down. What up? What is up, Mr. Chu? So, yeah, I want to get my Corvold back down, and I want to give him haste. And we'll sacrifice the food. Damn it! Ethereal Aura. Getting taken down. I usually just watch videos and skip the live streams. Yeah, I can understand that, because the live streams, they're like, you know, they're here, there, and everywhere. I may be playing a game. I may just be sitting here fucking talking. But that's what I kind of enjoy about the live stream, and I know other people do as well, is how laid back they are. And the videos are meant to be, you know, on pace. We're trying to do this at a reasonable thing. So we are going to hop back into this Fairies deck, because I was having fun with it. Jess, do you think you'll play more Brawl when it's officially released? Yes. Yes, I'll probably actually make Brawl decks on MTG Arena and all that. I just, a big thing for me is, like, you know, people told me, or still tell me a little bit here and there, that I need to make a Brawl deck or make a Commander deck, and it's so fun, and, you know, yada, yada, yada. But, like, my whole collection of cards is on MTG Arena. Oh, by the way, I can probably throw this back on. Throw myself back on. Hi. How are y'all? My hair is like, this is why I turned it off, because I keep fucking worrying about my hair. Whatever. I mean, doesn't really matter here. But, yeah, so my whole collection is on MTG Arena, so it's like, you know, I don't want to go buy paper cards just to play a different format of the game, because I'd also have to go, like, find friends to play with in Paper Magic. Yeah, so we just don't have anything to play. I guess we could use Bag of Holding. What are we tossing? Frogify? Fuck no, I love that card. I know what we'll do. Temple of Silence. We'll discard the Emergency Zone, I guess. So yeah, there's that. Besides you, I also watched Jeff, Mike, TA, and Mono Black. Mono Black, I like Jeff and Mono Black. I don't know who Mike and TA are, to be completely honest. Unless that's like, maybe that's their names and I just don't watch them often enough to know them by their names, you know? Mace of the Valiant. No, I don't think so. You want to do this again, or... See, next turn we're playing Aelia. Next turn after that, no. We'll actually play these two, right? Okay, so I'm fine with our hand as is, actually. Basically all of you MTG content creators. That's good. I like, one thing that I really enjoy about this community is how open like the viewers are to, you know, other content creators, new content creators. Like whenever I first got started, I'm not gonna lie, I had more negative comments on my videos than positive ones. But as time went on, like the positivity just outweighs the negativity so heavily. And like I have no problem if someone comes onto one of my videos and they're just immediately hostile, I'll just remove them from the channel, you know? Absolutely no need in all that. So I guess that's also what has kind of helped me to build a better community here, is like, you know, and I don't mean any offenses, but there's some content creators out there that like, they don't care. They don't care what you say about their channel or whatever, you know. Your comment to them is just another comment, which gets their video a little bit higher ranked as far as YouTube's analytics go, right? However, I'm not going to stand for that, you know. Nobody's going to come onto the channel and just immediately insult us having fun or my views or whatever, you know. It's not going to happen. So, could also be while we grow a little bit slower at times. That's fun. Anyways, I won my first 3 with this deck, and then went fairies and finished the last 3. Witch's Artifact are sweet with Corvold. Yeah. The combinations that I see popping up from this set is just absolutely insane. Sorry, I just bumped the hell out of my mic there. Just arrived. What's up? What's up, Isaac? Nice to have you out for the live stream. I learned how the deck plays. Oh shit! Nice new goodies balling. Sorry, I'm late. You're good, Ned. You're all good. Play through my chips. Arrow, that was a big bag, man. You better slow down. Said you got like the party size, right? He was like, yeah, fuck it. I'll eat them all. So they are ramping so hard here. Hold up. Y'all got me distracted. I'm talking to y'all and not paying attention to the game at hand. Magic Historian and Tolarian Academy. Yes, I've actually seen some of the Tolarian Academy. None of the Magic Historian, actually, though. Yeah, the internet is cruel without reason. Yeah, it's just like what I feel like happens is like someone has a bad day, right? And so they take it out on other people. And people do that off the internet, too. It's not just on the internet. And, you know, eventually it does happen to end up on the internet because people are people. So they take their anger out on somebody else on the internet. Well, that person that got the anger taken out on them is now angry at someone else on the internet. So again, it's just like a cycle, you know? They dish out what they've taken and so on and so forth. Which I don't feel like it would be a problem if like, well, it's always going to be a problem. Scratch that, you know? The only solution is like a complete utopian society, which doesn't exist. So people are going to be mad. I feel like the best thing to do is to just ignore it, you know? Just say to yourself, like, hey, they're having a bad day, you know? I have those, and then I insult people for no fucking reason. Not to their face, because that's rude, right? That's rude as fuck. But, like, yeah, you know, if talking shit about someone and, like, you're not actually affecting them, like, you're not just shit-talking them to their face, if it helps you to feel better, if it helps you to release stress, by all means, you know? And that's what I do sometimes in some of my videos, and I'm sure y'all have seen it, where I'm just, like, salty the whole fucking video. But it makes me feel better, right? And it's not like I'm actually trying to put the person down, and I try to make sure I always say, you know, at the end of the match that it was fine, unless they're playing some control fuckery, but... Nah. What are we doing here? Are we just gonna mortify their Chilane? I really want some more land, honestly, game. Wouldn't mind a little bit of Londe. Artifact or enchantment. We only have 2, so that'd be 3. So it'd be. I just can't play this and something else. You know what? Let's just get rid of their Tulane before their combos start really going off. What just happened on my phone? And now we will. Well, we can equip this up on our Alila, so that way we get a little bit extra life gain from it. So nice little play there. Watch WoW vids. Well, yeah, I've actually been watching a lot of WoW Classic on Twitch and all that. Yeah, people that watch WoW, like, super toxic. Not everyone, but like, and here's what I think part of it is. So these games that are like, they came out for the older generation, and Magic is one of them. You know, Magic, a lot of people that play Magic are older because it's been around. Sorry, I'm trying to get comfy. Because it's been around for so long. And I'm not trying to say anything bad about it, but like, older people are generally better at like, well, one, they're generally better at coming up with insults, so like the insults are really good. And two, they're generally better at taking insults, so they don't think as much about it when they're like, yo, this fucking sucks. You know, they're just telling you like, hey, I don't think this is good. It's just they're a little bit older and they care a little bit less about what they say. I'm literally the same way. You know, whenever I was a kid, I'd always be like, oh, I don't want to say the wrong thing and upset somebody. You know, a teenager and all that. But like, now that I'm a grown man, it's like, I don't fucking care. You know, if it offends you, sorry, walk away. You know, I don't say anything that bad. So if someone's getting offended by what I'm saying, realistically, they just got their panties in a line. So yeah, I feel like gaming communities like WoW, like Magic, that have like a bit of an older fan base, it's like yeah, people are a lot more harsh, which makes it to where like when an outsider comes in, they're like, wow, these people are fucking mean. But like if you're in the community, like sometimes that's just how people talk to each other. Like if you watch Asmongold, right? Him and he plays with this guy McConnell, and they just go back and forth insulting each other. They're friends, you know. They play together, they enjoy playing together, but man, they will be fucking brutal to each other. But it's kind of fun to see, right? It is funny to watch that interaction. I don't think we want this. Not quite yet. This will give us at least another fairy. And actually what I want to do... Yeah, let's just keep building up our Alila, I guess. Hell, what's the worst thing that happens? They remove it? People have shticks. I don't judge. Yeah, yep. Black seems to be the secondary color. It's in 3/4 the deck. Yeah. Well, I guess Lotus 911 has seen enough. Alright, I'm going to catch up on chat real quick. So, play to win. Huzzah! Yeah. Gotta love play to wins. I actually really do enjoy... okay, so here's the thing. A lot of people complain about Magic's currency system, but I feel like even if you play completely free to play, which I'm not completely free to play, but like the only thing I buy is the pre-order sets, which is like it's 50 packs, you know, so that's definitely a booster. But it's also not like I have every card in the game, so I feel like Magic is a game where you can actually play it completely free and be fine. Yeah, man, party sized. I'm gonna wipe this entire bag. Nice. Sometimes I'll buy those 1 gallon chocolate milk jugs. Yes, I'll do that, and I'll start drinking it going throughout Walmart or Kroger, you know, wherever I'm shopping. And people will just fucking look at me. What? You know? I wanted some milk. What, I'm going to be thirsty until I leave the store just to, like, respect your societal rules? No, fuck you. Doritos! Yeah, I love me some Doritos. And drink by the gallon, my dude. Yes, yes. No ruffles because my family... Oh, shit. My family is weak shit, mate. Asmund talks shit to his chat all the time, and they love it. Yeah, see, that's what I mean. Like, it's just like you gotta know where you're at. You know, I know with my community, like I can be a smartass, I can be sarcastic, you know, I can be a lot of things that are considered mean by some. But like y'all know, I'm not being mean. I'm not being a jackass or anything. I'm, you know, we're just joking around. Twitch is hard to get people. They are super toxic all the time. Yeah, when you're first starting out on Twitch, it's a whole different ball game than when you're already established and you have like 3,000 people that'll jump to your aid if someone tries to insult you, right? For new streamers, I think is a hard place to start. Yeah, people ask me why I didn't start on Twitch. I tried, I tried Twitch out. YouTube is it works better if you're doing it as part time, right? Because then you can record whatever time and set your publishing time for whatever time you want it. So it really adheres to like, fuck, I don't have enough time to do this at the exact same time every single day. Twitch is good if you're like 16, 17, and you're like, yeah, every day after school I'm gonna be home and I'm gonna stream. If you can get that set up, go for it. If not, maybe start out on YouTube, build your following, move to Twitch. That was my original plan, but now that I'm like set up here on YouTube, I kind of really enjoy the YouTube streaming. So, you know, why switch? MTG is slow compared to MMOs. Yeah, it really is, and that's the thing with Twitch is like, or really any video producing site. I don't know. Is like the people that watch MTG Arena, they don't watch Apex Legends for the most part. Of course, there's some overlap, but like, it's two different styles, two different feels, two different even enjoyments that come out of the games, right? So, and that's the thing. That's like the biggest thing that I found with content creators is like some of them. I don't know if some of them like don't know their community or they like don't think about their community as like an entity, But I try to make sure that I'm assessing the channel as far as like myself, my viewers, comments, the engagement rate. I try to like take all of that into account when I'm like going back and analyzing what I need to be doing, where I'm going, what I'm trying to do with the channel. Uh, yeah, chat loves him for it. Yeah, that's yeah, they do. They go fucking nuts. Asmongold will sit there and insult the hell out of people, and his chat's like, yeah, put him down. I think it's just me knowing how to play, bro. People just have difficulty. Here's the thing, Mac. Like, you're generally good at playing a deck. You have a lot of people on Magic that they just net deck or they just copy decks. And no offense to them, but they don't know how to actually play the decks. They don't have that reasoning skill of should I play this card now or should I wait, because if I wait the effect it's gonna be better. I can destroy a stronger creature or I can get a stronger creature down, something like that. I agree, MG is slow and fun, but people on Twitch wants like 5 minute gameplay. Yeah, it's the attention span, man. People's attention span, and I can't say too much. My attention span has dropped. uh, Maybe that's just because I don't have a parent forcing. But my attention span is not the world's greatest. But yeah, it's and that's why games are getting so complicated now, because people can't see the same old thing. They just can't. They can't sit there and watch it for that long. Some people can, but for the most part, person sees the same thing for 5 minutes and then they'll quit. Like for instance, this is actually a great example. Every time I go to just talk to my just talk to my chat, I will drop in viewers. And granted, that could be because I'm not playing gameplay anymore, right? But it could also very well be because I've just been sitting here talking for 5 minutes straight, and people can't they don't want to follow along to that, right? They just want to be there for the gameplay, for something happening, seeing the cards, that kind of stuff. I spent $200 in 2 months and have 30 plus decks when I play paper. Nice. Revolt is such a value engine. You're a kitten? I'll be a kitten. I'll be your kitten, Isaac. So, Chance, you should do a stream like thing where you play viewers submitted decks on topics, like everyone sends random decks or something. Okay, so here's the thing. Not to completely steal someone's idea or, be that bastard, but y'all ever seen What the Deck with Day 9 and all that? I'm sure you have. It's like the Magic series for jank people, right? Anyways, I thought about doing something like that and seeing if MTG Jeff would actually be interested in co-hosting it with me. Like every deck we take every deck. Every week we take decks submitted by both of our viewers and we play them against each other because it seems like a fun idea. I personally don't think that I have the viewers to really support something like that, but maybe with MTG Jeff's channel as well, because he's up to like 16, 17,000 now, you know? Fucking crazy. Got over 30,000 paper cards? No way, man. That's like, how do you even keep up with all that? You know, I got a, well, hell, I don't know where it is. I was gonna show y'all, but I got like a thick binder like this big around, right? And it's got Yu-Gi-Oh cards, it's got Pokemon cards, it's got Digimon cards, all from my childhood. Nowhere near 30,000 paper cards though, and that binder is fucking packed. Oh man. All right, what did we get here, Chandra?
So much to see.
Chandra, you're so last set, Chandra. You're so last set. All right. Yeah, I don't know. I'm thoroughly enjoying all of these. We just played the fairy one. Let's try the Knight's Charge again. Let's play the Knight's Charge. Ooh, I love this loading art screen as well. It's just a big old paw. This is gonna make so many people hungry when they're playing Magic. Or maybe not. Maybe it'll make so many people not hungry because, I mean, you see the hand sticking up out of the pie, right? That's what happens, you know? You come in Grandma's kitchen. Just throw you right in that bitch. Yes, I love having Corpse Night early. Colossus Hammer. This could be a fun one. This could actually be a fun one. We're not completely fucking mana screwed, you know? Ooh. I really like the land art for the set as well. I know I'm fanboying. I'm fanboying so hard, but like literally everything about this set is fucking spicy. I think I said that about the last set too. You know what? Props to Magic. 2 sets in a row where I'm like, this is gorgeous. War of the Spark came out and I was like, I felt like I was a little uneasy about it, right? I was excited because it was my first pre-release event. I think we didn't do RNA pre-release, did we? No, because I started the channel started in Guilds of Ravnica, so no way like did I do RNA pre-release because the channel wasn't there then. Yeah, no, because I remember the first video I did for RNA was fucking persistent petitioners because I was like, yo, I can't afford, like, I couldn't afford back then to, like, be playing a top tier deck or any of that, you know? Just didn't have it. Didn't have the cards, didn't have the money on the game, you know, the gold and the gems and all that. Didn't have the money in real life, so it's like, oh, I'll play a deck that I think is fun that is super fucking cheap. Alright, just have a whole slew of things going off this turn. I would imagine Jeff would love playing GG with you. Of course, I'd gay, but try to watch. Yeah, me and Jeff have actually done 2, 3. We've done quite a few collabs together already. But yeah, Jeff's a really, really cool guy. I really enjoy playing with him. And he's got such a good attitude about the game, you know? He's just like, we're gonna have fun, and you know, if it doesn't happen, it doesn't happen. And it's not a big deal. But yeah, and what I enjoy is a lot of my viewers also watch Jeff. Like, a lot of our followers are the same, so. Doctor, I watch Munchies. Thanks for the convo, Chance. I gotta go be dad. Watch you later, alligator. Yeah, man. You go be super dad. Take care of the little childrens. Make sure that they're, you know, not burning the house down and whatnot. I feel like some kids would burn the house down just to see if they could do it. I was one of those kids. I was 100% one of those kids. My mom would not leave me alone in the car with the lighter thing. Yeah, I know they don't have them in cars anymore, but the little push-in fucking cigarette lighters that they used to have in all cars, you know? It's kind of weird. They don't That's not even like a thing anymore. Well, I guess smoking has went way down, so that's good, right? All in all, it's a good thing. Attach it to a knight. I don't know. We're not swinging in because they have the Allela. So I'm gonna look up how that name is pronounced after this stream. Just sell all my MTG cards 1 month ago. I have some trouble to keep them in good shape. Yeah, see, that's another thing. If I started collecting paper cards, I could never get rid of them because I'm a fucking hoarder, you know? I have stuff that I had since like 3rd grade that's completely fucking pointless. We're gonna lose this, by the way. We're gonna lose this so hard. You know why? Because we can't draw any fucking mana. It's like the whole world is ending. And I don't know what to do. Alright. What? They didn't block anything. I was gonna sacrifice my elemental creature here to kill whatever creature they were gonna use to defend against my Smitten Swordsmaster to let the Venerable Knight die, right? But that didn't happen, so I don't know. There was like 3,000 cards from Legions to Amonkhet. I think Legions and Amonkhet, that was like way before I was here. Like in the game and all that. Damn. Like, so how do you actually deal with this fucking Allela? You know, does anybody know a way that you can deal with this efficiently? Or is it just like, no, when she's down, if you don't hit your shit, you're actually just fucked. Right? That's what it feels like. It's kind of what it feels like. And like, it feels a whole lot easier to get her going than any of the other commanders. Maybe I'm wrong. Saw a card leak of a Planeswalker that swaps artifacts for opponent's creatures. Yeah, I think I know which one you're talking about. It's the Bont one, yeah? That one actually seemed, or not Bont, Simic. It's the Simic Planeswalker. That one seemed pretty good. I forget where I saw it. I had like a Google notification on my phone and it was like, hey, look at this, spoiler. I was like, awesome. Bont and Esper things are still annoying. Yeah. Yeah. Here's the thing. I used to love Bont before it got played, you know? But now that everyone's playing it, like, I feel like a douchebag for playing it. And Esper is... I enjoy Esper sometimes. Esper is like the right amount of... It can be control, but it doesn't have to be, right? And that's the kind of Esper decks I enjoy. Not the super heavy, play every version of Teferi plus... you know, every other fucking counter spell and removal in the fucking game. Anyways, in my opinion, Bont Scape Shift is the best deck ATM. Yeah. Yeah. Which I fucking hate. I fucking hate it. Because, like, I literally did that deck during the pre-release event for, for fucking M20. Bont is super fun, my favorite color combination. I love Bont as a color combination. I hate the fact that it's a very popular color combination right now. Yeah. Tell you what, I still got a lot of editing to do because I got to edit those videos from earlier. And I got to clean the office because, like, y'all can't see it because I have this, I got this magical little box where y'all can only see what I allow you to see. But the office is a fucking mess, so... Need to go clean that up. Girl's gonna be off work in like 2 hours, so I'd like to have, you know, the whole house clean in general. Play with the dogs a little bit, that kind of stuff. And it's my first off day from work, so I hope you all understand. But yeah, I had a hell of a lot of fun conversing, playing the game, just everything. This stream was awesome. I really enjoy when I come into a stream and I'm like, you know what, this is going to be a good stream. And then by the end of it, I'm like, you know what, this was a fucking fantastic stream. We had a lot of comments. We had a lot of people come out. I had fun playing the game. So it's like, yeah, this is this is why I do what I do, you know, because I walk away from like what is kind of a job, you know. It's not necessarily a job because I don't see it as a job, but like, you know, it's like a side job, self-employed thing. I don't know, but like I walk away and I'm always happy, you know, and that's I feel like that's the most important thing in life is like when you walk away from something that you're trying to do as a career and you're happy about it. So I do greatly appreciate everyone that comes out and supports the channel, supports me through whatever, you know, monetary means. If you're even if you're just watching the videos, commenting, you know, that kind of stuff, leaving likes, it's all super important, super awesome that you know that even one person would do it, much less like 3,000 of y'all, right? So anyways, I am going to call it for tonight. I hope you all enjoyed. If you did, be sure to leave a like on the video. It does help to where other people will be able to see it as well. And yeah, as always, I'll see y'all either later tonight or tomorrow. So, peace.